What's going on, people? Big up everyone here with a spontaneous live on a Thursday evening. Yeah, man, I was just in a group chat and someone said something, and I thought, you know what, let me put it out there to everyone. Let me see what everyone thinks. It was going through Arsenal's games, and it looks like Arsenal could well be top at Christmas again. Now, in 2022-23, we were top of the league, guys, right? And the same again in 23-24, right? So twice we've been top of the league at Christmas, and we did not go on to win the league. Of course, was that first year. I'll call it the Jesus year, innit? When Jesus was just on absolute smoke and we were smoking everyone. And obviously we fell away, Rob Holding, all of that 8-point lead and everything. But yeah, so obviously there was that season. Then there was the season we signed Declan Rice and Havertz, so not last season, the season before. And we were top at Christmas. And all the stuff I was reading then about teams being top at Christmas, they would, like, most of them will go on to win the league. So me already being positive, I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to win the league. This is the year. And sometimes, even as everyone knows how positive I am and how much I believe in my team, I do have to sometimes just have a little, I have to check myself just a little bit, just kind of people remind me of the moments when it went wrong. You know, obviously last year we fell away early, but the game that sticks in my mind is Aston Villa, which is the same thing that stuck in my brain last time. Look, here is big up Quest, big up my dad, big up my guy Dan. My guy Quest is. I started this live because of what you. I was just chilling, had a bit of spare time, and then Quest. Go watch his channel, guys. One of the best creators out there, Chelsea boy, but got great charisma. Anyway, Quest was the one who actually put it in. You know, Arsenal have been top before at Christmas. What's different this season? It was him, or it might have been Terry. They were both putting things out there. Um, but yeah, I think it was Quest. I'm quite pretty sure it was Quest who put it in there. But yeah, man, for me, what's different this season is the experience of being in title races. You know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you know, as Michael Jordan famously said, it's all about the shots that he missed that made him who he was. And I feel like Arsenal, we've been there now. We've been in this title race. That's why I said to Chelsea fans, like, it weren't even to be in like a banter or a disrespect thing. I said to Chelsea fans, you ain't going to be in it. You ain't just going to come and win the league, because you have to. No team apart from Leicester just comes out of nowhere and wins the league. The only team that I've seen do that in the Premier League is Leicester. And a Chelsea fan said to me before, right? He said, "Oh, what about when Conte won it? We finished 10th the year before." And he is correct. But what he's also forgot to mention was that only the season before that, Jose Mourinho had just won the league with Chelsea. And then he got sacked and they finished 10th. And then Conte come in and won the league. So that team had just won the league 2 seasons before. This Liverpool team that's just won it, they didn't win it for 4 years and then they went and won it. So they still won it. They've been there. Do you know what I mean? So with Arsenal now, I feel like we've been in, I call it 2.5 title races, because I'd say last season we was in half a title race. And before that, we was definitely in 2 title races. We took one of them to the last day. So yeah, I think the experience now, I think these players, you've got to think Gabriel Martinelli and Saka, they were like 21, 22, they're 24, they'll be 25 this year, maybe even 26. You know, these players are starting to hit their prime. So I think the difference this year is experience, and the manager too. He's got more experience. He's been through this now. He knows what it's like to be in the title race so far, and he knows what it's like to come out second place. But this is all experience for Arteta, all for these players, and they have to use that this season to go on and win the Premier League. But look, the bookies are not silly either. They've got us as strong favourites for a reason. I'm gonna go to another thing now. So obviously this whole thing about Wembley, guys. Let me know what you think about Wembley. Obviously about extending the Emirates. It's great. I'm all for it, but I'm not all for it if the seats are just going to be extended, because the ones at the top, the view's not the best anyway. So, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I don't just want to see 10,000 more fans at the top that can't even see the game properly. There's no point in that. So I hope they're going to do it where, it's maybe just a little bit wider than the more steeper. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to is that this is meant to be taking place in 2028, which is not far away, guys. 2026 is a few months away. So we're talking like 2.5 years, and we could be playing at Wembley. And I just think, could we be about to fuck it all up? Right? Because I feel like this team is ready to dominate for the next few years. And I just think, like, I remember when we moved from Highbury to the Emirates, we were never the same. And I know it will only be a temporary thing for a year or two, but I just feel like this team, we may have won the league by then, we may have not, but whatever happens, we're going to be on the cusp of things. Like we're going to be we're going to be in title races, and we're going to be fighting for the Champions League. If we win the league this year, win the Champions League the year after, and then we've got to go and play our home games at Wembley, well, that's not going to be good for the team at all. I think they should just wait a little bit. Let us get some trophies in the bag, man, and then let's extend our stadium. Let's get some trophies in the bag at the Emirates as it is, and then go and extend the Emirates, man. Seriously, because playing at Wembley, I remember when back in the day when Arsenal had to play some of the older Arsenal fans will remember this, when we had to play at Wembley, and it was horrible playing at Wembley in the Champions League. We used to play the Champions League games there, and it was horrible. We had a terrible record. In Wembley and Cup finals, we do very well. But yeah, I just think, let us get some trophies in the bag, man. Let us win the league a couple of times, and then we can extend our stadium, because I don't want anything to stop what could possibly be. Like we could dominate. We could dominate the Premier League. We could win the next 2 or 3 league titles in a row. Don't think that's not possible. It's possible. Liverpool could win their second in a row this year. So everything's possible, man. And I just think I'm just not sure about it, man. I know it's in 2028, and if we've got a few league titles, then I just feel like you wouldn't want to stop. If you're winning and you're doing well, you wouldn't want to suddenly change your games, would you? Go and play at Wembley. But look, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Everyone who's watching, please smash that like button for me. I'd appreciate it more than anything if you could. And if you're a new viewer, please subscribe. I thought I would do today as well. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do my all-time Arsenal 11. Now, look, I'm going to go from when I started watching football. So obviously, look, there won't be no Liam Brady's, David O'Leary's. You guys can obviously put your teams in as well. But I'm going to go from my era. So I'm going from 1998. It's when I first started watching football. Dennis Bergkamp was obviously my hero. Later became Thierry Henry. He's my favorite player of all time. And obviously then Dennis Bergkamp. Right now it's Gabriel. That's my favorite at Arsenal right now. But yeah, all-time 11. Would any of these current Arsenal players get into our all-time 11? Which, look, like I said, for me, it's from 1998 to 2025. My goalkeeper, look, I think obviously there's only one man it can be. Obviously, Alex Meninga. No, I'm joking. Obviously, it's going to be David Seaman, the man, safe hands. David Seaman will be my number one for sure, 100%. And going to right back, bruv, I'm telling you now, I think I'll go Timber. As good as Lee Dixon was, as many trophies as he won, as good as Laram was for like 3 seasons. Oh, man, if we're talking about just on there, I've never seen a right back have a performance like Timber for Arsenal. Never. Never. So if we're putting it straight up, like who's obviously, look, it's really hard to do this because Laran obviously is an invincible. Dixon's won so many trophies, but I'm telling you now, man, I don't care. I'm picking Timber. We're doing an all-time 11. Arsenal all-time 11. I'm going for Timber. Jurian Timber's my right back. David Seaman is my not my centre back, Picture him at centre back. He's my number one goalkeeper. Centre back now. Obviously, like I said, this is 1998 to 2025. So David O'Leary would probably be there, right? He's our most capped player. I think he only won the FA Cup though. But anyway, 98 to 25, I'm going to go with, obviously, Tony Adams has to be in there. Big Tony Adams. Next to him, it's difficult because Bold was excellent. Keown was a fucking warrior. But it's got to be Sol Campbell, hasn't it? He came in, won the double, won loads of trophies and left. Big up Sol Campbell, man. So yeah, Sol Campbell, Tony Adams, Timber. Left back, it's got to be Silvino in it. Nah, Cole, I'm going to let you off, even though you're a rat and you left us. Ashley Cole, best left back in Premier League history. So we've got David Seaman in goal. Right back, Jurian Timber. Captain, Tony Adams. Next to him, Sol Campbell. And on the left, Ashley Cole. Let's go for a three-man midfield. Obviously, straight away is Patrick Vieira. And next to him is Cesc Fabregas. And next to him is Santi Cazorla. Cazorla, Fabregas, and Vieira. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that, boys? Vieira, just there, knitting everything together, bossing it. And then Cazorla, just magician. Cesc with them passes. Then my front three would be Thierry Henry would be up top. I'd be playing a 4-3-1-2. That's what I'd be playing. I'd have Bergkamp in the middle and Omri and Saka on the other sides. That would be it. So Bergkamp would be like my Firmino. He played a Firmino role, basically. And then I'd have Saka on the right and I would have Thierry Henry on the left. Wow. Could you imagine that team, guys? Could you imagine that team? Thierry Henry on the left, Bukayo Saka on the right, Dennis Bergkamp just feeding them. And then behind him, he's got Vieira, Fabregas, Cazorla. Wow. Tony Adams, the captain. Sol Campbell, Jurian Timber, Ashley Cole, and David Seaman. And the manager, of course, would be Arsene Wenger. And his assistant would be Mikel Arteta. Yeah, that's what it would be. But yeah, guys, make sure you smash the like buttons. Make sure you subscribe if you're a new watcher. What are we saying about Semenyo, guys? Would that complete Arsenal's team? Would Semenyo literally complete Arsenal's team? Is he the best player in the league right now on form? Because it's him and Haaland are the two. I know there's only 7 games gone, guys. But Haaland and Semenyo are on some serious crud right now. They are not messing about at all. I think it's 6 in 7 for Semenyo. Haaland's got like 9 goals in the league already. Crazy. Is he the best Premier League? Is he the best Premier League striker that we've ever seen? Is he? What do we think, guys? I think Haaland could be, but it's hard because then what do you call Henry? Do we call Henry a striker? Because as total package, Thierry Henry is by far the best player to ever play in the Premier League. But as a pure striker, I don't think anyone comes close to Haaland. What a player he is, man. And look, if City have got any chance of winning the league this year, it'll be because of him and Pep. Because when you've got Haaland, you've always got a chance of winning a game. Always got a chance of winning a game when you've got that man Haaland on your team. So yeah, City, man. City are City our main rivals? Or is it Liverpool? What are we saying? I think it's City, I don't know why, bro. I can't sleep on Liverpool, man, but I just feel like City, I don't know, man. It's the PTSD I probably got from the last few years of City's team. But guys, let me know your Arsenal all-time 11, please. Post up your Arsenal all-time 11. Bro, I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever done it before, sat there and done it. I'm obviously missing. I'm missing Perez. I'm missing Alexis Sanchez. I'm missing Van Persie. But I like my team, man. Say it again. It's David Seaman in goal, Timber at right back, Cole at left back, Tony Adams the captain, Sol Campbell, Patrick Vieira, Fabregas, Carzola, Saka, Henri, Bergkamp. Wow. On the bench, I've got Sanchez to come on. I've got Jens Lehmann. I've got Martin Keown. Mate, it'll be some team, man. I'm telling you that now. What else did Kwesi was putting in some good stuff in our little community chat we've got in the football terrace. Let's have a little look. That's what I wanted to go. Yeah, who was it? All right. So fact or fiction? Glasner doing a miracle work. Like he's doing miracle work, Glasner, and Palace will get top four. Could Crystal Palace get top four? And is it miracle work which Glasner's doing? I think it is getting to that stage where it's miracle work because Crystal Palace had never ever won a trophy in their long existence. Never. And the man's come and won a trophy. And the fact that he's won the Europa League with Frankfurt, that's another thing, man. Seriously, that is another thing. Frankfurt winning the Europa League with Frankfurt, that's big, man. So yeah, could Palace get top four? I don't think so. I don't think they'll get top four. I think they'll do well to finish 7th or 8th. Palace for me. Let me know in the comments, where do you think Palace will finish? Do you think they can finish in the top four? For me, that's a stretch too far. If they want a cup, that'd be wicked for them again. All right, facts or fiction? Semenyo is better than Gapco, Martinelli, Doku, and this season, and deserves the £100 million price tag. I have to say, I think he's better than Gapco, Martinelli, and Doku. I really do. I said it last season. I said, this guy's special. He's someone, if he was at the Emirates, bruv, he would light the Emirates up. Because when he's like Madueke, but on mad steroids. Madueke with M product. Because every time Madueke gets the ball, the whole Emirates gets up, he gets you excited, and he kind of does a few things, and it just doesn't really, it leads to maybe a corner, which is obviously good for us, or it doesn't really go into anything. But Semenyo now, he gets the ball, he runs at you, and then he cuts it in, and then he's got the guile to just cut it and bang it in. Ferocious shot. If he was on that left at the Emirates, wow, it would be unbelievable. So, fact or fiction? I'm calling it a fact. Semenyo is better than Gapco, Martinelli, Doku, and he deserves his £100 million price. Look, I'd pay £100 million tomorrow. In fact, Arsenal, go and do it in January if you can do it. Like, I'm not sure about FFP and all of that, but if you can do it, Arsenal, go and get Semenyo. Because if you get Semenyo, I would guarantee that would win the league. Sorry, guys, if I sound a bit bunged up, man. Got this horrible cold that's going around. Got my Arsenal jumper on. Just had my honey and lemon in my tea. And obviously, the first thing was fact or fiction. Arsenal have been top at Christmas before. What makes them different? What makes it different? And I've been saying it since the start of the video, that what makes it different is that we've got experience now. We have huge experience in this team. What I want to say is, could Arsenal win the double? Could we win more than one trophy? Could we win the double, as in the Premier League and the Champions League? I actually think we could. I think Arsenal could. I think we suit the Champions League, having such a strong defence. If we go 1-0 up, could you imagine it? A back four of Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Timber, then you're bringing on Mosquera to come on, shore things up, and you've got 5 defenders. Declan Rice, Marino, Haram, I'll take a ball for 1 or 2-0 up. We want to see a game out in the Champions League final or a semi-final. I think we're well equipped. We got to the semi-final last year. Why can't we go to the final this year? We've come second 3 times in a row in the league. So we could win the league. We could win the double. Could you imagine that, Arsenal fans? If Arsenal went on to win a Premier League and Champions League double, I think there's a chance. I think we do stand a chance, guys. I really do. Would Arteta deserve a statue, guys, if he were to win Arsenal the Champions League, right? I think if he wins us the Champions League, he'd get a statue because he'd be the first man to do it. He would have captained Arsenal to an FA Cup as a player. then as a manager, and be the first man in history to win Arsenal the Champions League. I mean, I think what people would say to that is, did Matteo get a statue? You know, but Matteo was there for 6 months. Di Matteo at Chelsea. Arteta's been here for 6 years now. Building this team, and I'm sure he's going to stay for another 5 years at least. So yeah, I think Arteta would deserve it. If he would deserve it, if he's going to win us our first ever Champions League, then for me, Arteta would deserve a statue. Big up AFC always. Let me know if Arteta was to win the Champions League, would he deserve a statue? What are we saying, guys? I think Arteta would deserve a statue if he wins us our first ever Champions League. Not the league, because we've done it before. But look, obviously, I don't think they'll be building statues while he's still there. I don't think that's something that would happen. But if he left, I think he would get one, man. I really do. What are we saying about Semenyo, guys? Would Semenyo complete our team? Would Semenyo build our team? Would he make our team just unstoppable? What do we think? I think if we get Semenyo, that's it, man. Let's read this out from AFC always. If Arteta wins the Champions League, I'll build him a statue myself. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear, man. So yeah, definitely he would deserve a statue. But never done in our history. The man would deserve a statue. And like AFC always says, straight up, he would build him one himself. And that's only right, man. That is only right. Is Semenyo the best player in the league, boys? What are we saying? Semenyo or Haaland has to be the best player in the league right now, surely. I think Semenyo would actually. I think if we got Semenyo, I'd be confident of winning the double. I really would. Yeah, I would be confident of winning the double if we were to get Semenyo. What are we saying about the Champions League spots? Who do we think is going to get the Champions League spots? Do you know what? Yeah, honestly, Tottenham. I have to say Tottenham, man. They've really surprised me. I knew they'll do better under Frank, but they've surprised me, Spurs. Look, like I was saying, yeah, things can change really quickly in football. We're saying that when everyone was saying, "Oh, if Arsenal lose, they'll go 8 points behind Liverpool," right? If Arsenal lose and Liverpool win, in the end, it was the other way around. 2 points behind them. Week later, now we're a point ahead. When it was looking like we could possibly go 8 behind, we usually do bad at Newcastle. Everyone thought we was going to lose. Everyone thought Liverpool was going to win. It's mad how we've gone from everyone thinking we're going to be 8 points behind to now 1 point in front and the favourites. But what's also crazy, what can change very quickly as well, is if we go to Fulham and lose and Spurs beat Aston Villa, suddenly Spurs are top of the league and they're above us, right? I think we're 2 points ahead of them. So they'd be a point above us if we were to lose and they were to win. So things change quickly in football. You've got to give Thomas Frank credit, man. I'm telling you now that Spurs, they've surprised me, man. And it's going to be a tough game when Arsenal play them at the Emirates. It's not going to be easy like when we just used to smash them, because Ange would come out and play and it was just easy work for us. It's not going to be that. Let's read this one out. AFC always. I want that Champions League over the Prem because we never won it. Look, I want the Prem so much more because I do, but I would take the Champions League for the exact same reason what you just said. I'd take the Champions League over the Prem because we've never won it. Simple as that. That is the be all and end all of it. 100%, I would take the Champions League because I've never had that feeling, man. We need that feeling. Yeah, there ain't no easy games in the Prem. That's true. There is no easy games in the Premier League. None at all these days. That's why, look, I was on the football terrace the other day and I've made a video on it. I've clipped up that part of it. I've made a video on it. Check it out if you can, guys. After like it for me as well if you can. But anyway, what the topic of discussion is because we're just talking about there's no easy games in the Prem. Can you celebrate wins? Because of course I was on AFTV. Yardman was on it as well, and he said he don't celebrate until we win a trophy. So it's like you can't celebrate wins, but all of them wins lead to us winning the trophy. even the West Ham at home game, which is the game in question. So for me, surely you could. What do you go to football for? Or what? Even if you watch it at home with your mates, or you watch it on your own. However you watch your football, everyone's got their own way. Some go to the game, some watch it on their own, some go to a pub, whatever, on your phone, on the way to going somewhere. However you watch it. There's people in Australia watching it at God knows what time, but we're all watching it somewhere as Arsenal fans. And surely when you win, you're happy for that day. You're happy going into next week. But you can't, what we're doing, not celebrating goals now. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, like AFC always says, every game, there's no easy games. As much as you might think it's Sunderland at home, it's not as straightforward as you think, especially when everyone comes and parks the bus and you have to break them down. It's never easy. So yeah, that's a great point. There's no easy games in the Premier League. Premier League is the hardest league in the world to win, and only one team can win it. So this whole thing of everyone just saying, "Oh, we should be winning it. We should be winning it." It's bullshit. Because I'm sure Liverpool fans say the same thing. We should be winning it. So, there's probably Man City fans who feel like they should be winning it. There's definitely some Chelsea fans. So look, man, like if you win the Premier League, it's special. That's why I'm not jumping on the slot hate for last season, because he's still got that team moving and playing well, and he's tweaked a few things. All right, they're only 1 point off it right now. They could go on a run now and win 10 games. Doesn't look like that though. The defense looks a bit suspect. I must say, Liverpool's defense is looking a bit suspect. I'm actually looking at Man City's results more now than Liverpool's, which is mad. But this is what happens. There's going to be twists and turns. Of course there are. What about a quadruple or a treble, guys? Could we see Arsenal? Could you imagine if we won the treble? Could you imagine if Arsenal won the treble? Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, or the quadruple? Liverpool were nearly on it, weren't they? Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna have to blow this nose, man. Yeah, Liverpool were so close to that quadruple, man. Thank God. And then they ended up with the FA Cup and the League Cup, I think it was, wasn't it? Thank God they didn't win that quadruple. Could you imagine if Liverpool would have won the quadruple? Wow, that would have been scary, guys, man. That would have been really scary. Guys, smash the like buttons for me. If you're a new person watching, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. It's going to mean the world to me. I'm hoping my Cody Dan is going to come and join us soon. Positive Dan here. I call him Negative Dan. He's really a schooner. Hopefully, he's going to jump on the stream. I didn't even tell him. I just told him last minute. Like I said, this was spontaneous. Saw some things going up in the group chat and just had to get involved. What are we saying about Man United, guys? Man United, the guy who does the boxing. Can't remember his name. But yeah, they might be getting bought or something like that. I'm not so sure how true this is. And do you know what? It's not as scary as before, because everyone thought the same thing with Newcastle, and that is not as scary anymore because of FFP. But the thing is, though, United generate so much money, they would be able to spend quite a bit. But look, they've spent billions, and look where they are. That's why everyone says Arteta spent $1 billion. Well, yeah, he might win the Premier League this year. What the hell are Man United doing? What are Chelsea doing? They spent billions. They won loads. They're spending billions. They're not winning now. And all right, they won. They won a Tin Pot Cup, and obviously the Club World Cups is a respectable cup, but they were in that because of a trophy they won essentially 4 or 5 years ago. So if you're spending billions and you're happy with that, then okay. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea's squad is nowhere near as good as ours. Nowhere near, miles off it. I've said it live on air. We'll finish 15 points above them. We're 7 in. We're 5 ahead already. Yeah, we'll probably be 10 ahead of Chelsea by Christmas. Could we not lose a game? Now, I famously said at the start of the season, I had 2 hot takes. One was that Arsenal could go unbeaten and win the league. Obviously, that's not happened. The other one was that Salah could have a quiet season and perhaps fall off. So far, that seems to be happening. But could Arsenal not lose another game this season? Could we break Jose Mourinho and Chelsea's record of 15 goals conceded in a season? Is that possible with our defence? Gabriel, I was doing my Arsenal all-time 11 at the start of the show, and I was tempted to get Gabriel in there, guys. I really, really was, because he's my favourite Arsenal player, and I love him to bits. But yeah, I had to be Adams and Campbell. I'll just say it again, just in case anyone wasn't watching at that time. David Seaman in goal. Timber at right back, Ashley Cole left back, Tony Adams centre back, Sol Campbell centre back, midfield three, Patrick Vieira, Santi Cazorla, Fabregas, then a front three, Bergkamp, Henry, and Saka. Bergkamp playing like the Firmino role, Henry and Saka, like Sadio, Mane and Salah, that sort of system I'll be playing. The midfield, oh, man, look at that Vieira, Fabregas, and Cazorla. Could you imagine that midfield? Let me know your best Arsenal 11. I'm doing it from 98 to 2025 because that's when I started watching football. You guys, I'm sure some of you are older. You could put in older players. Sure, some of you might want to have Ian Wright, Liam Brady, whoever. So go for it, man. Let me know in the comments, man. I want to see some all-time 11s in there, guys. Give me your Arsenal all-time 11. AFC always says we might. This is talking about break Chelsea's record only if Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Rice all stay fit. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. If they could all stay fit, then we've got a small chance of doing it, man. That would be good, man. Winning the league and breaking one of Jose's records. Have that for specialist in failure. While he gets sacked again at Benfica. And he has to come begging for a lower job in the Premier League. I want to see Jose at a lower team in the Premier League. Do you know what, boys? It was right there for him, you know. And this is how owners, they just don't know football, some of them, do they? Talking about the Nottingham Forest owner, Maricanos, whatever the hell his name is. Old fat boy. He had a chance to go and get Jose Mourinho, right? Jose didn't take that Benfica job. He was waiting. He could have been the second coming of, it could have been the second coming of Brian Clough. Jose Mourinho would have won that Europa League, I reckon, with Forest. The styles wouldn't have changed too much. Nuno's an ex-goalkeeper that plays defensive. Five at the back. Jose could have come in, might have not played five at the back, but it would have been more about counter-attacking and defending. They basically would have got a better version of Nuno playing the same sort of system. A geezer that's won Champions Leagues, won the Europa League. I know Anjas, but Jose's won with United. He's won, what is it, 2 Champions Leagues. Probably managed one of the most games ever across Europe. League title after league title. I don't have to say, we all know what Jose's done, right? And there wouldn't have been as much pressure on Jose as in like the United job, for example. I don't know. I think that would have been a match made in heaven, man. Jose Mourinho, the fans, Forest fans would have loved him straight away. They would have said, all right, you're getting rid of Nuno, but you're bringing in Jose. They would have been happy. Right now, they're not happy, but because they weren't happy. They're angry that Nuno's gone, and they're angry that I'll just come in. It's a double thing. So it's never going to work. Could he be the first manager to get sacked? I was watching the overlap just before I come on here, and they're talking about there perhaps being a rule where managers can only get like basically there's like a transfer window. Like you can only change manager once a season, basically in January and at the start of the season. What do you think of that, guys? Would that work? I don't know, man. I've always said it, you know, I would like them to be given a year. You sign a deal, you're there for at least a year. Because the way I see it is, so Arsenal have played Nottingham Forest, right? With Ange Postecoglou, and we faced West Ham. No, not who was he? West Ham with Nuno, right? When it was Potter. So someone else has played West Ham with someone else has played West Ham with Potter. We played them with Nuno. Someone has played with Nuno for Forest, and we've played. It's getting confusing now, but we've played against Ange. So for me, it's like you're playing different teams because they play totally different tactics. So even though it's the same team, you're playing different teams, man. So I would like to see a manager given a whole year. I really, really would. Uh, let's read this. Seaman Laren. This is AFC always. Yep. So I went for Seaman. I went for Timber over Laren. Just Cole. I went Cole. Adams. David O'Leary. Look, I know he's the most capped Arsenal player. So I said he would be in there. I think he only won the FA Cup though. Correct me if I'm wrong. But AFC. But David O'Leary, like legend. I didn't see him play. Brady, like my dad's Irish, always tells me about how good he was. And I know he went to Italy and done well, I think, with Juventus. Vieira and Petit. Oh, I like it. He's gone, yeah. Perez, Bergkamp, Henry. Nice. Great team, man. Great team. Sorry, guys, man. I'm ill, man. I'm sick as a dog right now. I didn't think it was this bad. International break, man. Boring, innit? What have we got today? England and Wales, innit? Coming on in a bit. What's your thoughts on that? I think Bellamy said they're not coming to defend, so might actually get a fucking decent game for once because these friendlies, God, they're awful, aren't they, people? Aren't they awful? These, I just honestly, I don't like international football unless it's the tournament. I really don't. Yeah, Bellamy's looking like he's going to be a good manager, guys. You know, it's a hard one to pick. We've had some great players at the club. Yeah, it was really hard for me as well, man. It was really, really hard. I think any team you did is going to be fantastic, isn't it? It's just a little bit about preference, really, isn't it, guys? What do we think today then? England, Wales. I'm going for a 2-1 England win. Probably be a boring game. Probably be 0-0 though, realistically. These internationals, they are boring, aren't they? Well, Arsenal, our next game, guys, is against Fulham. What are we thinking? After the international break, are we going to beat Fulham? I'm going for a 2-1 win. Arsenal to beat Fulham 2-1. That's what I reckon. I reckon we're going to go on a good little run now. We've got some nice fixtures. And then we've got some tough ones. We play Tottenham, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich in a week, you know. We play Tottenham, then Bayern Munich, then Chelsea. Wow, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough, tough week. A real tough week. But I think we'll beat Fulham. I think we'll beat them. I'm going for Arsenal. I'm going for 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Arsenal to stay top of the league. Let's read this on AFC always. What is the point in this friendly? I don't want to see Rice and Saka play the whole 9 minutes. It's so true, though, isn't it, man? It really is so true. What, like, why? Why the hell would you, like, why would you want to risk getting injury in a game like this? They're not even going to be given 100%, probably, some of these players, surely. Could you imagine if Rice or Saka got a serious injury? Moving on to Rice. Declan Rice or Caicedo, I need to touch on this. I really need to touch on this because there's been a lot of talk about it. A lot of talk. A lot of talk about this whole Rice and Caicedo thing. For me, look, man, Rice offers you way, way more than Caicedo. So for me, Rice is the total package. You know, he's a box to box midfielder that can do it all. So for me, it has to be Declan Rice. Caicedo's class. Don't get me wrong, he's absolutely class. But for me, Rice just he has more to his game. He could do more than Casado. So for me, it's Declan Rice all day long. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think that's my someone's knocking on my door. Excuse me, guys. Yes, people. Sorry about that. Someone banging on my door to give my neighbour a bloody parcel. These parcel guys, what's wrong with them? Why do they do that? It's really annoying. Banging down my door. Like I turn my phones on silent. You can't turn your door on silent, can you? You know, well, my ring doorbell's off, but they bloody smash the door. They bang down your door, didn't they? These bloody parcel force deliveries or whatever. It's not even for me. Anyway, thanks for the people for still staying here, man. We're doing our Arsenal best 11, guys. Just from say your era. So like for me, I've gone from 1998 to 2025. I've gone for David Seaman in goal. I've gone for Yuri and Timber and right back. Honestly, I've never seen a right back perform as good as I've seen him play in like one particular game. I think he's going to be, yeah, he's going to be a legend. Laram was amazing. You know, he's an invincible. Obviously, Dixon won loads of trophies, but for me, I'm going Timber, man. And then at the back, I went for Sol Campbell and the captain Tony Adams. What, you know, I wanted to put Gabriel in there, but he can't go in just yet because of obviously Adams is one of our greatest players ever, and Campbell's is our next best centre back. Ashley Cole, of course, at left back. Midfield three: Vieira, Fabregas, and Carzola. That midfield three, wow, honestly, that midfield three. And then I've got Burkamp in the middle, Henri to his left, his best mate, his compadre, and Bukayo Saka to his right. Whew. Sanchez, Alexis Sanchez is my 12th man. Is my, if you know in the Sun Dream Team you get 12th man, he's my 12th man to bring on at any time. What a player he was, Alexis Sanchez. Sad the way it ended, but what a player he was. Who's the best player in Arsenal's Emirates era? The Emirates era, right? I'm not going to include Henri. He was there for a season. Let's take Henri out of it, right? Who was Arsenal's best player from the Emirates era? Emirates era. Bruv, it's a hard one, you know. Mesut, I did love Mesut Ozil at times. Is there any Mesut Ozil lovers here? Listen, I loved him and I hated him at times. You know, I loved him and hated him at times. Big up Godfrey in the chat, my brother. You've gone for definitely Sanchez, yeah? Do you know what? It's hard to argue against it, man. I'm with you. I'm with you. Alexis Sanchez on his day, man. Well, not even on his day. Like most weekends. Like I can't lie. Through a bit of a like, you know, struggling time. I say struggling, getting top four, fifth, sixth. He won us 2 FA Cups as well. You know, he scored the first ever cup final, the only cup final I've ever been to, when we won 2-1. And I also had £50 on Arsenal to win 2-1, which returned back 1,000, which was, well, what I bet that was. And as soon as I walked in the stadium, we scored, and it was Sanchez that scored. They were checking it for offside. We went on to win 2-1. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to go past Sanchez. Who else is there, man? That guy, look, I've got to read this out because let's go with AFC always. Sanchez, for me, he was a baller. If only we had Gyökeres in that same team. Wow. You think Gyökeres would have done better than Giroud, though? I don't know, you know, man. I really don't know. Giroud, bro. Let's not sleep on Giroud. I know that Leicester season, he fucked it, but he was good for Arsenal at times as well, Olivier Giroud, man. Let's not forget, man. I remember singing Giroud a lot of times at that stadium. Godfrey says Sanchez carried us. What a player, man! It's so true, man. If you sometimes I'm bored at night and I watch Alexis, I shouldn't do it, man, but I watch Alexis Sanchez videos and I'm like, wow, this guy, literally, man. My dad loved him because Sanchez. He was one of them guys that he was unreal. Just trying to sort this light out. He was unreal, but he worked really, really hard as well. So I think that's why every fan loved him because he worked so hard for the team, and he was just class. So I think that's why he was literally a fan's favorite, man. Alexis Sanchez, big yourself up, even though you've done us. Have you heard the stories that he went to Man United and he went into training straight away, said he wanted to go back to Arsenal? Right, Godfrey, Giroud was underrated. Yeah, he was underrated, man. Bro, people used to tell me like Welbeck's got to start over Giroud. I was like, are you mad? I used to argue with one of my friends all the time. He liked Welbeck and I like Giroud, and I was like, bruv, how can you even compare the two? Danny Welbeck over Giroud. Come on, man. I don't know what he was thinking. The other one, who was it? Ramsey or who did he like? We used to argue all the time, man. Arsenal fans, we do love it. We do love to argue with each other, don't we? Us Arsenal fans. AFC always says Sanchez was the best player to get you off of your seat. 100%. He was. He was. Yeah, that's right, Godfrey. Sanchez was supposed to move to City but join United. And you know what? Sometimes I think, imagine if he did go and join Pep. Imagine if he did go and join Pep. There's two imagines. Imagine Harry Kane would have went there. He'd had a couple of league titles. He probably would have broken Shearer's record by now. But yeah, Olivier Giroud, everyone just goes back to that season. That's what it is when obviously they didn't score for like 9 games in a row. And you know what? He probably did cost us the Premier League, but he was still had some great moments as an Arsenal player, Olivier Giroud. You've got to give him his credit, man. He also scored in an FA Cup final and got an assist for Aaron Ramsey. About Aaron Ramsey, man, would we call Aaron Ramsey an Arsenal legend? Godfrey, AFC always, what you saying? Would you call Aaron Ramsey an Arsenal legend? It's a difficult one. I call him an icon because the guy he won us our first trophy in 9 years, right? Um, Aaron Ramsey did. And he also won us. Well, he didn't just him because the team was quite good then. But Sanchez scored he scored an unbelievable volley against Aston Villa. I remember that. We beat him 4-0. Giroud scored in that game, scored, I think, the 4th goal. Giroud got an assist for Aaron Ramsey when he scored the winner against Chelsea. So for me, yeah, Aaron Ramsey is an icon, but I don't know if he's a legend, man. Let's see, Godfrey. I can't say he's a legend, but he's had fantastic moments. It's true. For me, man, you got to win, like proper win, man, to be a legend. But he's an icon, I'd say. Let's see this. What AFC always saying. Sanchez first training session at United told his agent, "I want to go to Arsenal." Sanchez left because of Greenwood. But he did. He did say that. It's fair. I said it earlier. It's a famous thing. Let's see what Godfrey said. Ramsey would be our best midfielder right now. Wow. Wow. Do you reckon, Godfrey? Better than Rice? Scored more goals? Was a very good, was a great player. Underrated Ramsey. Let's see, is he well, you take him over Odegaard, wouldn't you? I don't know if I'd have him over Declan Rice. Zubimendi, yet to see, because Zubimendi could go on. We could end up loving him like we love Carzola if he can perform to the heights that we hope he can. Smash the like buttons for me, everyone. Please smash them like buttons for me. And please, if you're a new viewer, please subscribe. Godfrey, as an 800%. Do you know what? Yeah, as an 8, there weren't much better than Ramsey, was there? Speaking of that, have you seen where Rio Ferdinand gets called up by Cole, the geezer who does the HMRC, and he said to who is it? Was it Rio Ferdinand? Rio Ferdinand said that Koscielny, he was on like Filthy Fella's show, I think it was, and he said that Koscielny was never one of the best centre backs in the league, and then shows a clip of him on BT, literally saying he's been saying for a while that Koscielny is one of the best centre backs in the league. People forget because there wasn't no standout player then. Like Koscielny was one of the best centre backs in the league. In the end, he wasn't good enough, and the way he left was all a bit sad. But Koscielny was one of the best defenders in the league, but the defenders just weren't that great. At that era, Chris Smalling was one of the best. That says it all. If you had the geezer speak, fuck me. Godfrey, Rice, Ramsey, Ede or Odegaard. Yeah, man. Yeah, bruv. I'm agreeing with you on that one. Definitely. I'm agreeing with you on that one. What we saying, boys? Could Arsenal, the question that I've been saying, I'm not sure if you were here, Godfrey, but could Arsenal break Jose Mourinho and Chelsea's record of 15 goals in a season? Could we do it? Is it possible to win the league and then also take one of Jose Mourinho's records, take one of Chelsea's records? We're the team that does records. We're the team that went unbeaten, and now we're the team that's conceded the least goals ever whilst winning the Premier League. Chelsea have the record 15 goals conceded. It is unbelievable. 15. John Terry, Carvalho. I think it was William Gallas in their defence. It was. And right back, I think, was Pereira. First season he done it, Jose Mourinho, or the second season, I think it might have been. He won the league 2 years in a row. One of them seasons, I think it might have been the second. 2004, 5 maybe. No, maybe it was the first. Let me know in the comments if you know. But yeah, that's the record, 15 goals. Right now we've conceded 3 in 7. Go another 7 games. Concede 3. That's 6 in 14. Go another 7 games. That's 21. And then that's 9 in 21. Another 21 games. That's 12 in 28. Yeah. Another 7 games. 35. That would be 15 in 35. So, and there's 38 games. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it, to be honest, man. Our defense is so good, but 15 goals. I don't think it'll ever be beaten. But there's a chance. We've got a chance with that defense that we've got. We certainly have a chance. But football's different now, man. Teams come and attack you as well, man. Don't get me wrong. Teams sit in. They come to the Emirates and sit in. But you can guarantee when we go to Bournemouth, they are going to have some part of the game where they're proper giving it to us, and we'll be under the cosh. It's just whether we deal with that or not. But yes, Tyrell Gunner. Big up Tyrell Gunner TV. Go and watch his stuff, man. We need to do a little collab one time, Tyrell, man. We need to collab up, man, and do something. What do you reckon, Tyrell Gunner? Let me know your best Arsenal 11. I'm not sure how old you are. I did it from 98 to 2025. I went for David Seaman in goal, Jurriën Timber right back. That's going to surprise people, I know. Cole left back. Tony Adams captain next to Campbell. Midfield 3 of Patrick Vieira, Santi Cazorla, Fabregas. On the right, I got Saka. On the left, the King, Thierry Henry. In the middle, Dennis Bergkamp. Godfrey, our defense is incredible. I don't see it as well. Yeah, 15 goals. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Big yourself up. You're 19, man. Do you know what? When I see fans that are 19 years old, man, like, you ain't even seen us win the league. Like, I was 14 when we won the league. So even me, I ain't see that as a man. Like, I watched it. I got to go to a year. I got to go to school for a whole year. The school I went to was half Arsenal, half Man United, 1 or 2 Tottenham, 1 or 2 Liverpool. But the majority was Arsenal, Man United. So I used to go into school for a whole season. Can you imagine that, boys? I used to go into school for a whole season and not have to get bantered once because we didn't lose for a whole season. We had the league one after like 30 games. Do you know what I'm saying? We had the league one after 30 games. Then we drew a couple. That's why it was 12 draws in the end. But we had the league one. We just didn't want to lose. But yeah, a whole year, man, I went into school with a smile on my face. A smile on my face. And so, yeah, Tyrell Gunner, what we're doing. So I would like to see your best 11, you know. I would like to see younger generations fans' best 11. Because we were talking about, before you come on, Tyro, we were talking about the best player at the Emirates era, not including Thierry Henry because he didn't play there. He only played last season. So who is the best player to ever play in the Emirates era of Arsenal? Big up AFC always. I was 12 years old when we won the league at Anfield in 89. You're old then, AFC always. No, I'm joking. But yeah, that must have been legendary, bro. So in 2004, you was the perfect age. I've never been an adult. I've never been out. Yeah, I've been out going to the parades and that, but not out with the boys. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tyrell Gunner. Yeah, I say that on my channel all the time. You've only seen FA Cups. Yeah, man. I mean, thank God for YouTube that you can go and watch Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp, and it's still in quite good. You know, it's HD and stuff, so you can watch it properly and that. So that's good that you can watch all of that, man. Big up Tyrell every time. Who's your best player? Who's the best player that you've seen play? So no Henry, Bergkamps, the best from your era to play for Arsenal. Let me know. That would be interesting, man. Because I think Sanchez is the best one for me. Ozil runs him close. Fabregas, though, I loved Fabregas. I loved him. He was unbelievable. I don't know, man. Maybe it's Fabregas. It's a hard one, isn't it, guys? It really is. Fabregas. He made me like proper. Like I had a second. It was like the second time I fell in love. Like I've only been in love once, by the way, but it was like it's like I literally it was the second time. It was like because I already like I loved this Arsenal team, the Invincibles, and then this new team came and Fabregas, like Henri and Bergkamp, made me love the Invincibles, and our teams of '98, obviously Dennis Bergkamp, Tony Adams, these players. Fabregas made me just fall in love with that team where he was the captain, the young boy, 19 years old, going out to AC Milan, scoring screamers. I remember an equaliser he got against Liverpool, fresh-faced, red-faced Cesc Fabregas, bossing games. I remember when he scored a penalty against Barcelona and his leg, he was injured. Yeah, man. Sanchez is my boy. Come on, man. He was formidable, covered every blade of grass, scored bangers. He just had it all, man. Godfrey says Fabregas was unreal balling that brother at a young age. Listen, he was 15, and I remember us going, "Why are we playing a 15-year-old in the League Cup?" And I used to criticize him as a 12-year-old, thinking I knew what I was talking about, saying, "Oh, but he's a bit weak, you know." Bruv, he's 15. He was like 4 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Fabregas, man, what a player he was, man. Against Juventus, guys, against Juventus, I'll never forget that performance at Highbury against Juventus. Fabregas sets up Henri. Henri sets up Fabregas. Vieira had just left to go to Juve. Couldn't believe it when we sold Patrick Vieira, you know. Could not believe it when we sold Patrick Vieira. When we sold Vieira, I was heartbroken. I remember how much it was, 14 million, and I thought, I just couldn't believe Patrick Vieira is leaving Arsenal Football Club. I really could not believe it. Apologies, guys, for that, man. This London weather's back, bruv. Back. Cesc Fabregas was excellent. He was fantastic, bruv. I had an Arsenal shirt, man. That white kit as well. Remember that white Dreamcast kit? Cesc Fabregas. What a boy, man. What a player. What are we thinking, guys, against Fulham? What are we thinking? I'm going for a 2-1 win, man. 2-1 win for Arsenal against Fulham. Guys, smash the likes for me. Please smash them likes for me if you can. And if you're a new viewer passing by, subscribe, man. Usually I'm doing it with my guy Dan. It was spontaneous live today. Been going for an hour. Patrick Vieira deserves a statue. Here's the thing. I agree with you, but I don't. Because I do agree. Because then then how many statues are we giving out? Because Patrick Vieira deserves one. Then Ian Wright deserves one. And then David O'Leary, maybe, because he was our most capped player after all. So I don't know. There's already Adams. There's already Wright. No, I nearly said Wright. There's already Tony Adams, Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Herbert Chapman, Arsene Wenger. You know, does George Graham deserve one? Alan Smith scored in the European Cup final, won leagues with us. Where do you stop? Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. I think because Wrighty is so still intertwined with the club, I would be leaning more towards Wrighty than Vieira. Even though Vieira did more for Arsenal, let's be real, in terms of the big ones. Godfrey, we're breaking curses this season. I also got to go over 2-0 win. Yeah, listen, we are. Look, Fulham, we drew with them last year and we lost the year before. West Ham, we lost twice. You're right. We beat them. Newcastle, you always lose to them. We beat them. You're right, bro. We're gonna go and break a curse, and we're gonna do it. And we're gonna beat Fulham, and we're gonna continue. Does it matter, guys? Does it make a difference to be top at Christmas? Because we've been top at Christmas 2 out of the last 3 years, and we haven't gone on to win the league. Every time we were top, then these little stats would come out. You know, every team's 8 out of the last 10 teams that were top of the Premier League at Christmas went on to win it. And we were a team that didn't go on to win it. Does it make a difference to be top at Christmas? I think it does a little bit. I think it really does. Yes, Chris. Big up, Chris. Can't stand negative Arsenal fans like that. Pussy, Dan Potts and Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner, I can't stand. Dan Potts, I've met him and he's a really nice guy, Dan Potts. Don't agree with a lot of his takes. And look, I do not like negativeness at all, especially when your team is on the cusp of something great. Big up, Chris. If you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button for me, please, my bro, and drop me a like. But yeah, for me, when you can see your team's on the cusp of something, that's when you need to be behind them more than anything, more than any other time. You know, when your team's not doing well, like you can moan, we'll all moan together. But this is where there's separation. Because certain fans like me and myself, and probably Chris and a few others, right, would say that, we're so close. So let's make that Emirates a little bit louder. Let's make the pubs a little bit more of a positive vibe when you're going to the games. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. Like let's get behind the team. We're that close. Why are we slagging off and saying Arteta out when we're top of the league? We're literally top of the league, and some fans are still saying all they want to say to you is, "What if you don't win it? What if you don't win it? Has he got to go? Has he got to go?" We could draw with Fulham and then be saying he's got to go, which is ridiculous. Get behind the manager this season because he ain't going nowhere. So get behind him. He's top of the league right now. He's took us from bloody 20,000 fans, Frankfurt, losing midweek Europa League, embarrassing stuff, took us to so close to a Premier League or a Champions League. Get behind him, man. Chris, I've been supporting Arsenal since 1996. I've seen tons of trophies, mate. Yeah, look, I didn't say you haven't seen trophies, man. I've seen loads of trophies too. But we haven't seen one for a while now. So hopefully this is the year where we go and get one. For real, mate. Big up. Chris, before you came on, we were doing our best ever teams from when we've been watching Arsenal. So like I don't know if you were born in 96 or you started watching them then. I started watching Arsenal in 98 when I was about 6 or 7 years old. So my all-time 11 from the players I've seen play. So I'm not going to talk about Brady or any of these players who I didn't see play. David Seaman in goal, because I'm going to say it quickly because other guys have been watching, they might be getting sick of it. But it's David Seaman in goal, Timber at right back, Ashley Cole left back. Then I've got Sol Campbell, Tony Adams, a midfield three of Vieira, Carzola, and Fabregas. My front three is Saka on the right, Bergkamp in the middle, and Thierry Henry on the left. Let me know yours if you can, please, Chris, mate. Your all-time Arsenal 11. AFC always. I want Arsenal back to winning league titles like we did 89, 91, 98, 2002, 2004. Hopefully 2026 is the next time AFC always. Believe we can do it this season. We can do it. Chris says, you just popped up on my YouTube channel. Never seen your channel before. Yeah, look, we're a new channel. I'm glad YouTube's pushing me out to people like yourselves. I'm a real positive fan. I do the show with my mate who's not so positive, and usually the channel is me and him sort of like looking at football differently. I'm more of a half glass full guy. He's a half empty guy. When it comes to football, he's a lovely guy. We go live every Monday. We do videos. We do shorts. We go to the studio. We're new to this content game. Yeah, I'll go on the football terrace sometimes if you've ever watched that with Terry Fleurs. And yeah, man, we're just here, man. We're just trying to talk Arsenal and just start making football content. That's it, really. So if you could like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it every single time. But yeah, if you can, guys, pop us in your all-time Arsenal best 11. Another question we're asking is who is the best player of the Emirates era? Is it Sanchez? Is it Ozil? Is it Cesc Fabregas? I think it can only be out of them three, right? You know, Ramsey, does Ramsey come in there? I think it's got to be out of Ozil, Fabregas. Oh, how could I forget Van Persie? Just because of what he done to us. Guys, Van Persie. Try and take it out of your brain why they left us and all of that business. Van Persie, Sanchez, Fabregas. Who was the other one? Oh, there's Carzola as well. Mate, I wanted to get we didn't get Tyrell. I wanted Tyrell. If you're still watching Tyrell, give us your one because you're 19. I'd like to know who the best player you've seen for Arsenal. Everyone, please smash them likes for me. Remember, we're a new channel. We're on the road to our first 1,000 subs. Big up AFC always in the chat. Big up everyone who's watching, who watches our stuff. We're going to be coming with more and more content. Obviously, it's international break now. It's the most boring time of the bloody year. Honestly, man, like they need to do something about these bloody friendlies. They really need to do something about them because just I'm a football head. Like, I love football. If there was Scottish Premiership on that, I'd be watching it. I'd be watching it. Hey, Godfrey, how am I forgetting Mr. Aubameyang? Come on, bruv. He's got to be up there as well, you know. Aubameyang, bruv. We should do a top 10. Aubameyang, look, a lot. So Dan sometimes thinks I don't like him, who I do the show with, but I do like Aubameyang. Aubameyang won us the FA Cup. He won us the semi-final and the final, scoring braces against City and Chelsea. Come on, bro. That's big respect. Like, it was a dark time at the Emirates, and out of nowhere, he'd score a banger. That goal he scored against Tottenham when we beat them 4-2, Torreira scored, taking his shirt off and all of that. Like, yeah, nah, man. Aubameyang's up there, man. He's definitely up there. He has to be up there. He scored goals. His Arsenal record was phenomenal. So Aubameyang's up there. I don't know where I'd rate him, but he's probably, bruv. Van Persie, I know we all hate him, but he's got to be there. Sanchez has to be there, right? Sanchez, Van Persie, Ozil, Aubameyang is probably number 4 for me, I'd say. Yeah, probably number 4, Aubameyang. What a player, man. He just played with a smile on his face, and look, you can't forget the stuff Aubameyang's done. Won us our last trophy, man, and I'll forever be grateful to Aubameyang. Some good yes, Chris. Let's see this. This is going to be interesting. David Seaman, Adams and Keown. I like that, that Keown's in there. He's gone. I like this. He's gone for the old school. Seaman, Adams, Keown, Dixon. He's left out Sol Campbell, put Keown in. Big call. Dixon, Winterburn, he's gone for over Cole. We can't be saying Winterburn's better than Cole, but I get it because we hate Cole. Vieira, Fabregas, I had Vieira and Fabregas, Perez, Ozil, Bergkamp, and Henry. Oh, could you imagine that attack? Bro, could you imagine that attack, guys? Could you imagine that? Vieira just there chilling, like in front of the famous back five he's gone for, apart from Steve Bold. And then Fabregas threaded it through to Robert Perez, like sliding it into Ozil, flicking it on for Bergkamp. Oh, and then going to the king, Thierry Henry. That's some team you've got there, mate. That is. It's interesting how none of us have gone for the same team. Just shows you, any team anyone puts out would be a class team. What do we reckon, guys? Can we win the league this year? Can we win the league? Can we do it and concede the least goals? Can we take Jose Mourinho's records? Add that, Jose. We're going to take Chelsea's record and we're going to win the Premier League. And another thing I mentioned earlier to people that ain't watching, this whole thing about moving to Wembley and extending the Emirates, I think we need to chill. I think we need to chill with it, to be honest. Yeah, look, Chris, I was the same. I can't put the Judas Van Persie or Cole in. I get it, man. I was the exact same, but I just said, let me just take that out of my head and go just on pure playing ability. But I agree with you, man. They're blacklisted, man, when it comes to these things. But yeah, moving to Wembley, this is potentially what would be happening in 2028 while we redevelop the Emirates and make it bigger. I just think chill, man, because we might have won a league title by then. We could have won 2 in a row. We could be we're going to be getting to Champions League finals. This is our time to dominate. This is our time to win 2 or 3 Premier League titles, back-to-back Premier League titles, win a Champions League, win a few FA Cups, League Cups. We've got the team to do it now. I believe we have the manager. So why would you want to interrupt that, redevelop your stadium, and have to go and play at Wembley, in a stadium that you only play in possibly once a season if you get to a final or a semi? Like, nah, man, I think they need to just chill back on that, man. I really do. I think they need to chill back on that. I think, wait, let us get a couple of Premier Leagues in the bag. Let us get a couple of Premier Leagues in the bag before you do it, man. Please. Guys, smash those like for me. If you haven't liked this video, please like it. It's going to do a world of good for me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, to our channel, me and Dan. I'm hoping he's going to come and join me. Let's see if he's replied to my message yet. Here he is. He might come. Just messaging him, guys, to get Dan on so we can have some debates. You know, me and Dan love a debate, always debating Arsenal. This is another question that I'm going to put out to you guys, right? Just going to read this. You should collaborate with DT or Turkish to get your channel moving. Look, I mean, that would be fantastic, Chris. It really would. It's just not that easy. As we've just started, you know, hopefully when I've got a bit more of a following, something like that could happen. But yeah, you never know, man. Maybe in the future we are doing videos, or we are on AFTV now. Myself and my mate who I do it with, we've just recently started going on AFTV. So hopefully that will it has just gained us a lot of subscribers from AFTV. So definitely, you're right, 100%. You know, Turkish is one of the biggest guys out there now. He's big up Turkish every time. We see football differently, but respect the guy massively. He's got the Big Six show, I think, and he's got like 250,000 subscribers on that. On his own channel, he's got over 100,000. He's big in the game, you know. To do a collab with Turkish would be something special, but hopefully in the future, one day that can happen. If you guys keep liking my stuff and subscribing, and I come and I put the effort in, like all these guys I've done every single day, doing lives, doing videos, you know, if I could put that work in, then I'm sure I'll reap the rewards for it. Myself and Dan, there's two of us doing it together. We're a team. You guys are already backing us, man. As long as if I've got one person here watching me, brilliant, man. Like I'm happy, bruv. As long as I can interact with someone and talk and that, it's all good, man. All in good time, man. But thanks for that, man. Appreciate that. If you know them, tell them in it, chat. But yeah, hopefully, listen, something could be in the pipeline. I've been speaking to some people, and I don't want to say nothing yet because you know sometimes people say things and you know they're being polite. They mean to, but people get caught up in everyday life, and imagine how busy these people are. So sometimes you just got to bide your time, wait, and see what happens. But hopefully soon there should be some collaborations. But I do go on the Football Terrace as well, Chris. If you've ever watched that, or if any of you guys watch it, um, the Football Terrace. I'm on Straight Facts every Tuesday with Terry Fleurs. Here's a good question. What's your favorite Arsenal game you've been at or watched? That's a very, very good question. Do you know what, bruv? My best one has to be I was only about 14 years old and I went to see Arsenal play Liverpool in 2004. Um, I don't know if it's my best actually because there's the Real Madrid game. I can't decide out of these two because I give you context. The Liverpool game, we had just lost to Chelsea in the Champions League in the quarterfinals, got out, Wayne Bridge scored. And we went out to Man United in the FA Cup, who were our arch rivals then. Had to go to school and listen to it from all the Man United fans. We played Liverpool. We were 2-1 down. The unbeaten run never would have happened. And then Thierry Henry goes and scores uh, a hat trick. Let me add Dan to the stage. Big up, Dan. What's happening?
What crap have you been talking on there, man? What?
Right now, the Chris, I think hopefully he's a new subscriber. He's new to the channel. He's just asked me my favorite Arsenal game. So obviously I've said Real Madrid because that game was obviously special. But before that, when I was 14 in 2004, I went to Arsenal Liverpool. We had just been knocked out of the Champions League by Chelsea, Wayne Bridge goal, and we had lost to United in the FA Cup. So it was only the league was left, and we were losing 2-1. So the unbeaten run would never would have happened. And then up pops Thierry Henry. It's a famous goal. Scores against Carragher, sends Carragher, twists him inside out. And that was the best game I ever went to at Highbury, and the best game at the Emirates is by far head and shoulders. Arsenal beating Real Madrid 3-0. Declan Rice scoring them 2 free kicks. I think we
Yeah, that
was.
must have been a serious game to go to, man. I missed out on that, man.
What was your favorite game?
I was in a negative place. I didn't believe that would ever happen. I believe
Yeah, I know. I remember that was just when we done our first show.
My favorite game. I haven't been so much games as you, Dad, man. But yeah, in terms of energy and
Even that you watched on the TV, bro. Best match you watched, whatever. Arsenal. Because that was the questions up there. The question was your favorite Arsenal game you've been at or watched.
Been a watch. Well, start with where I've been to is the Bournemouth game where
Yeah,
Reece
see
Nelson scored that screamer.
that's that
That
I
was
missed one game.
electric.
I missed one game that season, and that was the game. Can you believe that?
That was electric
Yeah.
that season. And then what's my favorite game that I've watched, man? My favorite game. It might be the winning at Old Trafford, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. Fucking hell. Oh,
Wiltord.
Wilford, didn't it? Yeah. I was in
Henry
the
weren't
pub for that,
Henry
mate.
weren't out there, man. He weren't out there.
No, nor was Burkham.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah,
Yeah.
winning the title. Come on, AFC always, man. Seriously, I know he's been talking some outlandish stuff in this live, man. Let me know what he's been saying, AFC always, man.
No, I'll tell you.
Seriously.
I'll go through because I want to get your things on it. The best Arsenal's best 11 in your era, because I'm going from '98 when I started watching it to 2025. I've said my team already, so I'll let you say yours, innit?
Is that mixing up the players and that, yeah?
Yeah. So from your era though, like you don't have to put like Liam Brady or players if you didn't watch them play. Do you know what I mean? You was a few years older than me. I don't think you saw it, but
Yeah,
the
I'm putting
players you saw play basically.
goalkeeper, I'm putting in David Seaman. No
Yeah.
brainer. Take me back to that save that he made where he claws it out of the goal. What a save that is. You know which one I'm talking about, Dan.
Yeah, of course, against Sheffield United, bro.
That was a mad save. Yeah, so David Seaman in goal. Left back, I am going with Ashley Cole. Simple maths.
Chris ain't gonna
Centre
like that.
backs. Centre backs, I am going for Tony Adams has to be in there for me.
Of course.
Tony Adams has to be in there, and then next to him, I'm going to put Big Soul next to him, man.
Yeah. So
Sol Campbell.
who was your right back?
I ain't done my right back yet. My right back,
Oh,
I'm going for Lee Dixon.
all right. I went for Timber.
You went for Timber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for Lee. I'm going for Lee Dixon, man. That's how
He
I come
won
up.
loads of trophies.
Yeah, I come up on Lee Dixon, man. I come up on Lee Dixon, mate. So I'm gonna go for
Yeah.
Lee Dixon, old school right back.
Cool.
Midfield three. Are we doing a 4-4-2? Whatever I want to go for.
Do whatever you want, yeah.
Patrick Vieira has to be in the center of the park.
Yeah, I think every person will have him in their team. I think him, Burkham, and Omri will be in everyone's team, innit?
Yeah, Big Pat has to be in the center of the park, and I'm going to put him alongside. I'm going to put him alongside Gilberto Silva, bro. That's it.
You serious? Gilberto's got
Gilberto Silva, silky with it as well, baking people in the center of the park, man. Invincible winner. What are we doing there? What did you? Who did you put in there? Fabregas.
Yeah, come on. My midfield three was Vieira, Fabregas, and Cazorla, mate.
Oh, Cazorla. Yeah, so I'm going for what's it called? Three in midfield. So in the third man that I'm going to be putting into that midfield is Dennis Bergkamp. He's going to be my number 10. I'm putting, yeah,
So
Gilberto, and then
Bergkamp
in there. Yeah. On the left-hand side, I am going for no other than Robert Pires on the left wing. Henry up top, simple maths. And on the right wing, I am going for... see, I can't put no Pagers in there that went... Who am I putting on the right wing? Huh?
No, you've put Cole in, bro. So put who you want in. Just put. We're doing it straight down to ability, innit?
Van Persie, bro.
so wait. This team, bro. What's going on here? You got Van Persie on the right.
It's a serious team, Dan.
You got Van Persie on the
about. I'll put Van Persie on that right wing, cutting inside.
You've got him on the right. You've got him on the right.
Pires on the left.
No, Pires on the left. Henry in the middle.
Henry up top. Then I've got Bergkamp sitting in that number 10. Yeah, with Gilberto and Vieira.
Decent. So what players did we go with the same then? We both went for... I don't know what's going on with his camera's got a mind of his own, bruv.
Yeah, both of our names are Dan Godfrey, man. Crazy stuff. It's meant to be.
Let's read this one out as well. Arsenal versus Hull, 2014 FA Cup, 2-0 down, 3-2 to win it. Because of this free kick. Yeah, Chris, you know what? You just brought back a great memory. Bruv, I swear down, I thought the ceiling of the pub was gonna fall down that we was in that day. I'm telling you
Crazy
now.
scenes, and that was what's it? We hadn't won a cup in a long
2004,
time, innit?
yeah,
That was sort of
nine years.
save
Nine
Wenger at that
years.
point, innit?
Yeah, it
Proper
saved him
set up
big
them
time.
times there.
Yeah, that saved him massively. And then he won it the year after as well. Godfrey, both your names are Dan. Yep, that's right, bruv. Positive
White
Dan
Dan,
and
Black
negative
Dan,
Dan.
positive Dan, negative Dan. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Deluded Dan.
Chris, who's in your worst Arsenal 11? Oh, this should be fun, you know. Worst Arsenal 11. Rami Shaban's in goal, mate.
Who?
Rami Shaban. Do you remember him?
I don't remember
Awful.
who the hell's that.
Oh, he was awful, man. He
In
was
defense.
awful.
In
Stefanos.
defense. O-
Stefanos.
Oleg Lushny.
Yeah,
Remember him?
Luzhny at right back. Of course. They play against old. They played up. The story about him is so funny. Have you heard the story about Stefanos?
Nah, bro.
He come into training. They said he was the shittest player ever, and he said Ray Parlour and got all the boys was like, let's proper say he's sick in it to why Martin Keown because he's a centre back coming in. So they're all saying, yeah, he's unreal. And Wenger's like, what do you think about him? I'm thinking about whether to give him a contract or not. And they were thinking, what? He's useless. Yeah, like this parlour style. I went to a parlour where he does like tells the Arsenal stories and that. And he goes, we all say like, let's carry on winding it up, man, and just say that he's quality in it. And he goes, they never thought Wenger would sign him in a million years, and they're all going to Martin Keown. Yeah, he's wicked. He's unbelievable. And they said we couldn't believe it. Wenger signed him and gave him a 3-year deal.
Wow.
and
Stealing
then
money.
and he played that game against Man United, and we lost 6-1. Him and Luzhny got ripped to shreds. So we've got Stefanos and Squillaci, I think, is the other centre back.
Squillaci, he had the
Yeah.
back problem. Was it him with the back problems?
Oh, he was awful, man. No, that was Kim Kallstrom, the geezer we got on loan.
Kallstrom,
He ain't in the worst 11. He scored a fucking penalty in a
Pascal Segan, Silvestre. What's it called?
yeah. That's it. Sylvester at left back. Seagan, now he's an invincible, mate. So yeah, it's got to be yeah. Squillaci, I agree with you, Chris. Squillaci and Stefanos, Luzhny right back, and Silvestre at left back. He's gone
Silvestre,
Richard Wright
man.
in goal, Squillaci, Francis Jeffers up front. El Nene in midfield. Nah, El Nene ain't in our worst 11.
Nah,
Don't
El Nene,
disrespect.
he's not. He's not. He scored
We
some
can't.
bangers as well.
Yeah,
Top Benzel stuff, man. Heart on
we
his
can't.
sleeve.
We can't disrespect El Nene.
El Nene, who's in midfield? You think about some Fabio Vieira might get in there. I tell you that much. Somewhere there or
Fabio
thereabouts.
Vieira. Big up Dave, you know. Dave, I've messaged you and you ain't messaged me back. But you've come
Dave
back on here.
speaks football, my guy.
Big up. Hey, Dave, mate. I don't know why we signed Sylvester. That was crazy. You lot were laughing at us. But Dave, what's going on? You're about to get bought out by fucking the geezer who does the boxing. What are you saying? You feeling a bit more positive now or what?
Who's saying Ratcliffe's had enough?
Bruv, I think it's just this. I don't believe it, to be honest. And you know what? It's not scary like before anyway, because it's not like look at Newcastle. FFP's there now, so but United they make a lot of money, so they're able to spend a lot. But they've spent billions, and where are they? Where are they? Because they've spent fucking double Mikel Arteta, Yaya Sanogo. He'd be on the yeah. You know what? He's probably going to be up top, isn't he? Him and that Park Ji Sung. Remember him, Dan?
Oh,
Useless.
fucking hell.
We bought him just so we could sell a few shirts in fucking South Korea. Remember, everyone smash that like button for us. Smash it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what we doing? What we waiting for? Show some love. Subscribe.
Andre Santos.
Oh, no. You know what? He can't be in it. I don't know
He
what
was
you're Googling. He scored against West Brom on the last day of the season to secure us top 4. We were
yeah, but
losing to
even
West
no,
Brom.
I just looked at it here and see what names they came up with, and I don't even know something. Amari Bushkov. Who's that?
Yeah, he was terrible, but he only played a handful of games. He went to Germany after somewhere. He was German.
Who said Jeffers? They put Jeffers in this thing that I just got up.
Yeah,
Tell Sylvester, of course, he's in there. That was simple maths.
he won the double. I don't know what we were thinking when we signed him.
Crazy stuff. England, the playoff flipping out 7:45. I was gonna put a little cheeky fucking bet on, weren't I, man?
Look, David speaks football. Lads, I've been away. Next thing I know, fucking Arsenal top of the league. The world's fucked. Look, Dave, you left with everyone saying, oh, Arsenal are going to go 8 points behind. It's all over. Then it went, instead of 8, it went to 2. And then a week later, I'm fucking top of the league. Miko
Hey, Dave,
Arteta, vamos.
I'm keeping it real, Dave. You know I'm not lost in the sauce. Do you understand? Yeah,
Oh,
I
Dad's been
come
excited,
up
man.
with a point in my head just a minute ago when I was just on the fucking toilet. I said to me, if Arsenal lose their next game, Liverpool win, Tottenham win, and Man City win, we go fourth, mate. That's how tight it is.
Yeah, of course. Early
As
days, man.
easy as that. So let's just not get carried away. Jenkinson, he goes to our gym, mate. I see
Oi,
AFC
mate.
always. I see Jenkinson all the time. I don't even holler him up and say, what's going on, Carl? I don't
See,
do
I
none of
did.
that. You was never good enough.
I
He
did. I know
gets,
what. I
oh,
did.
what,
I
you
would have
hollered him
spoke to
up
him.
in there?
Yeah, come on, man. Of course I did.
Yeah, I go like he
So what's
didn't play
happening?
for Arsenal, man.
What was it I
Seriously.
said to him? And I asked him about his I think I asked him about his first goal or something, man. But I know he scored a mad own goal though. Because I was like, you did score for Arsenal, innit? You know, like that. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, was it Sunderland? I think it was. And he was like, yeah.
Oh, what, just one goal?
Yeah, bro, one goal.
Yeah,
He lived the dream though, man.
he
He
did.
lived the absolute dream, bro. An
Carl
Arsenal fan,
Jenkinson,
got
yeah,
to play
that's a
for
good
Arsenal.
shout. Hey,
AFC always.
Almunia was decent at some points, you know, AFC
Yeah,
always,
yeah.
man.
Almunia was bad, but he wouldn't be in the worst one. We've had worse keepers, mate. Almunia, Jenkinson, Santos, Luzny, Kim Kallstrom. Nah, man, the guy scored a penalty in the semi-final of the FA Cup.
A
John Jensen.
penalty.
See, I don't know who John Jensen is. Fabio Vieira and Ketia. No way. That guy won us games, mate. He won
Did
us
we not have
games, Eddie
Hartson?
Ref.
Did we have Hartson at our club for a little
We
while?
had John Hartson. Yeah, Wenger told him to stay.
John Hartson, fucking hell.
His camera's doing this weirdness where it's fucking following me. I've got to turn the setting off.
What is that, the new thing?
Yeah, bro, but it's doing like I don't know, it's some AI thing it starts doing, bro. Let me.
Autofocus. You got to turn off the autofocus.
Yeah, I know, but I turn it off all the time. It's annoying.
Yeah, so what else you been rapping about? Anything? Hey, AFC always. What else? Has he said anything outlandish? Let me know in the comments.
No, I've just been asking about can we break the record, break Chelsea's record?
Our goals conceded.
Yeah.
Mustafi. He was comical, man. He did have a few decent games though, Mustafi, man. He'll pop up with a goal every now and again, Mustafi. But yeah, not good enough.
I'll just let it follow me for now. I'll do it after, man.
Man, like Chris, is that you in the photo, Chris? Is that who you want to be? What's going on? A model looking guy in that picture. You see it, Dan?
Do you know what it looks like to me? It looks like fucking Fringy from Sopranos. Is that his name? Is his name Chris in it? You watch Sopranos, Dan?
Yeah, not that I can remember a lot of it, but yeah, I've watched it. Of course I have.
Yeah. Oh, what was his name, man? Yeah, he looks like the younger one anyway. I think his name's Chris in it, actually, you know, believe it or not. Could it be him? Could it be him? Let us know, Chris, man. Is that the one from Sopranos?
Yeah, what's going on with older guy? I heard he might be out for a few months, you know?
Yeah, looks that way. He's
Looks
not
that
going
way,
to
innit?
Norway. So what, midfield three? What do you reckon of midfield three against
Now, here's a question for you, Dan. Currently, if everyone's fit in our squad, who's your starting 11?
It would be.
And we're playing. No, who's your starting 11? We're playing Barcelona away at the Nou Camp in the semi-final of the Champions League. What's your starting lineup? Everyone's fit.
Oh well, it'd be different to what it'd be if we were playing them like at home. So if you're asking me for that away at the Nou Camp, boy.
Yeah, then give me your two lineups. Then away at the Nou Camp. What lineup are you going for? Get the job done.
I've just got to read this one out quickly first. Positive Dan said, "Imagine Arsenal winning a quadruple."
He believes it, you know. He believes that we can win the quadruple. Do you understand? And believe it or not, AFC always, that's a good place as a fan to be. And if you're feeling that optimistic and positive, be in that place, innit? But it's very unrealistic for that to happen. Possible at this moment in time. It says it at the moment. It says it's possible. But yeah, quadruple. or
Right,
zero.
who would I start away at the new camp if we was in a Champions League semi-final? I would start the back five picks itself, of course. I don't even need to say it, but I will. Raya, Timber, Fury, Gabriel, Saliba.
Agreed.
Midfield has to be Rice, Zubermende, and Eze. And then I'm going with, it's gonna have to be obviously Saka on the right. I'd go Martinelli on the left.
Go on,
Go
say. I
have it.
know what you. Yeah, go.
Have it stand in the middle. I would.
We got the same lineup, Dan.
No
We got
way.
the same
Same
lineup.
lineup.
Apart from Martinelli, I can't stomach putting
Oh
him in
yeah,
my
you
starting
got
lineup.
Trossard. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll put Trossard in there. Do you understand?
mate. You know what? Yeah, Saka, Havertz, and Martinelli. They nearly won us the league, mate. They were
They were,
2 points off it. That front three. So
yeah, they were cooking at one point.
mm,
OFC always is going for Raya, Timber, Skelly, Gabriel, Saliba. Can see why you're doing that. Rice, Odegaard, Eze, Wanyeri. I think he's playing on the right. It looks like Saka on the left. Gyökeres down the middle.
interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting. And let's see what you've gone for. You've gone for Gyökeres. Well, the belief is there, man. Saka, Eze, Zubermendi, Rice, Marino.
Oh, Marino.
Wow,
If
Odegaard's
Odegaard is
injured, so
injured.
Marino gets into the squad.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Not even a Wanyeri in the centre of the park. So where's Eze? He's put Eze on the left wing, then obviously. It must be.
Looks like that. Yeah.
Wow, you want to get turned over at, at the new camp. That's what you want to do. But you
Yeah,
never know, that might do a job because Marino gets goals, don't he?
he does. He does. That's what. But he can come off the bench and do that, innit?
I need that jumper, Dan, man.
Bro, this jumper's banging, bro, and it's nice and warm, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can see. I don't think you can get those jumpers no more, bro.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
I've got
once they
this.
come, you got to wrap them
My,
up.
yeah, my dad got it for me on Christmas, and I was like to him, "Oh, fucking, it's too big." So I wanted to change it, but I'm so glad I kept it the size it is now, bro.
No,
It's one of
sometimes
them,
oversized vibe, Dan.
yeah, oversized vibe. It's got sometimes it's good, definitely, 100%.
100%, mate. Yeah, he pops up
Everyone,
crucial goals at times. Listen, at this point here, yeah, if Gyökeres is still stinking the gap and Havertz is not back, put Marino up top. We cannot just be leaving Gyökeres on for 90 minutes a game if he's not doing it. If we're fucking 2-1 down in a game, 70 minutes gone, Marino's on the bench. I'm hooking Gyökeres and putting Marino up top. I've seen what Marino does up top. Do you understand? Silky finishes against Real Madrid. Yeah? What was that first game that he came when he banged in 2 goals? Who was that against again?
Leicester away. I was there. What a fucking trip that was.
Leicester away out of
Mate, that was
nowhere, and then he
unreal.
just went on a little run after that. Good stuff. But yeah,
Obviously, the finish against Real Madrid was unreal.
unreal.
That
He's
finish,
leaning
the
back as
techers on
well
that.
from
Yeah.
behind, sort of thing, and just great finish.
Mikel Marino.
Yeah,
Bro,
don't
you
know
know
if
what?
we'll see a finish like that.
He's the sort of guy, Champions League final, would come on and get us a winner.
100%.
And he'd be in folklore forever.
100%. He's got a knife
He
for
could
goal.
be like, like Origi was for Liverpool, but better. He's better than him.
Yeah, he
Origi
believes
used to
he's
score
going to
some big
score.
goals.
Like me when I get on the football pitch. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm the top finisher. I'm a midfield man, but yeah, if I'm getting into a shooting position, if I'm getting into a shooting position, I believe I'm going to score every time.
I'll send you some videos in a minute, Dan, of me banging them in, mate. Hat tricks.
Well, where do you play, Dan? What position?
I played at striker, bro.
Striker,
mate.
Why are you not kicking ball now, mate?
Oh, I wish I was, bro. I'm like Gyökeres.
Little 5-a-side thing. Well, that's not good saying you're Gyökeres. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, well, that's how I am.
The Portuguese one, the one in Portugal you're talking about.
No, the one over here. That's how I am. I know where the net is. But that's about it.
Yeah, one day we need to get on the 5-a-side pitch, 7-a-side.
No, I was playing. I was playing recently. Like, bro, it was wicked when I first started playing. It was wicked. And then you know what happens, in it? You're doing it, and then obviously everyone's got life, bro, and just
Yeah, it starts
everyone comes for
dwindling
the
away,
first,
innit?
for the first like, bro. I was going twice a week. I was going Wednesday, Sunday. It was the best thing ever because playing
Mm,
football, your worries are gone, bro. Whatever's going on in your life, once you go on a
100%.
pitch, you're just, you know what I mean.
Great
It was
fitness as
wicked,
well.
great fitness. You'd come out, brother. It was wicked. But you know what was hard about it? Yeah, I didn't know like when to do legs in the gym. Because say I'll do
Yeah, you
legs
got to work
on a
around it.
bro. Are you mad? If I do legs on a Monday and I had football on a Tuesday, I'd be dead. I need like
Dead.
3 days recovery. So I
Last
had to
time I
end up
played,
just like kind of cutting down doing legs in the gym, bro. And I was going ham at that point. I was squatting like
yeah, I stopped about
160s and that.
yeah, I stopped about 2 years ago kicking ball, man. I used to come out there, my legs were fucked every time, bro.
Yeah, I know. This is the thing, bro. You can't be getting big injuries at this age and that, bro.
That's what I'm
Hamstrings and that. You
saying.
can't walk. You can't walk for a fucking 6 weeks or whatever, bro.
Yeah, I've
You know what
seen
I mean?
two. I'm seeing two of my friends recently limping, bro, from
I
that
tell you what, though,
side football, bro. Twisting
it
up the
forced
knee,
it forced us to do a lot of lives, though.
innit?
I'd say, you know, I was watching a Banter video before this, innit?
Mm,
And I was thinking about doing a live, and I watched the video. Obviously, he was like talking about YouTube. Basically, he said he's going to post um 365 days a year. He's going to do a YouTube video, and he
mm,
said already he's already half in it. He's done like double, so he's been like doing like 2 a day or 3 a day or whatever it is. Yeah,
yeah.
and he was like, with YouTube, he said YouTube is different to anything. He goes, I was all these subscribers on like followers, like hundreds of thousands on TikTok and Insta. So he thought that YouTube was going to become easy. He goes, brother, I was stuck on 300 views for ages
Mm.
until he started making every single day, like 2 or 3 videos, in it,
You got to
consistency and
be
all that.
active.
Yeah, and I thought, yeah, bro, you get me. Let me get this live on right now, bro. Got this live
Active.
on. Here we are. Even if we've got 1 or 2 subscribers, it's
It
an
all
extra
goes a long
subscriber,
way,
bro.
bro. It all goes a long way, man.
We're on our road to 1,000 guys, man. So smash them likes for us. Send this to your friends. Do you know what I mean? And
All of
just
that good stuff. All of that good
show the
stuff.
love, man.
Yeah, and I see
But
what you put up there about celebrating
yeah, did
when
you
you're
see
winning
that? Yeah.
games and that. You're putting my name in the mud, fam. You're talking about I don't. So when do I not celebrate wins, bro?
When did I say that?
I saw it was coming across that. Yeah, God, I'll do the podcast with Dan. You're putting me in the same bracket as what's it called again? Yard
I
man and
didn't
East
say that.
London man.
No, no, I
Listen,
didn't say
listen.
that, bro. I didn't
Let me
say you
get
don't
this clear.
celebrate
Let me get
wins.
this clear. When Arsenal,
What I said is what you always say. I've had 21 years of her. I never said you don't celebrate wins. I've been with you to the games and you celebrated the wins, bro. Come on.
do you understand? But
Mm.
celebrating the win only lasts so long, Dan. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
of course.
Because
But that's
come
what I said.
come the next morning, it's back to reality, and I'm thinking to myself, can we do it? And 9 times out of 10, I'm saying, no, we can't do it. Do you understand? This is where I'm at,
Mm.
Dan. Do you understand? We have to get to a realization and let's not get carried away with this start that we've had. Yeah, I heard you saying it. We're only 2 points ahead of Tottenham, for God's sake. Let's
Yeah,
not get
look,
carried away
look,
here.
Dan, I said it before, like things change quickly. Everyone was saying we are going to be 8 points behind, then it was two, now we're one in front. If we lose and Spurs win, they're above us. A Fulham made an easy game. And do you know what I mean? They could easily beat what do you call it? Fucking who they got Villa. They could easily beat them, you know. But really they'll probably lose and we'll probably win. But yeah, man, look,
Yeah, I think
keep
we will get
grinding.
the
But
job done.
I just feel like this year we're in control of the games. We've got the squad's just so big. They're all more experienced now. They've all been in title races now. They've been there. They've
Yeah,
bottled
but
it.
there's
They've
two
not got over the
sides of the
line.
sword, Dan. You've been in title races and you failed 3 times. That can have an effect mentally. Do you understand?
Yeah, but they're all
Yeah.
getting older. They're
Have you
getting
got yeah?
wiser.
But have you got the
They're
experience
becoming
of getting over the line? No, you ain't. You've got experience of being the bridesmaid and never the bride. So this could also come to fruition as well. That they're not ready to get over the line. This
the
manager's
lot.
not ready to get over the line. So let's just wait and see what happens. Because if we
The
are
last
here
time,
again at
the
the end
last
of the
time.
season, go on.
No, I'm just saying. The last time we finished second 3 times in a row, we won the Premier League and FA Cup double.
Oh, you can keep saying that, Dan.
No, I'm just saying. Fact.
Yeah,
Not
you can
you
keep
know.
saying it. Let's hopefully that let's hope that's the case again. But the truth of the matter is, this team, albeit we've got new players now, yeah, is experienced in not getting over the line. That's where the experience come from. They're experienced of being in a title race and falling at the last hurdle. Dan, do you understand? So this is
Mm.
why I'm being a pessimistic, if you want to call it that, and you're not even optimistic. You are in full belief that we are going to win the Premier League. And I'm just saying to
Yeah,
you, let's
look,
just wait
I'm
until
in full
Christmas.
belief we're going to win the next 2 Premier Leagues.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Okay. I hope it is. And you know what I've realized with my delivery now, I'm going to be very calm with my delivery and how I project what I'm saying about this title race. There's no point me screaming out Arteta out or I don't
Of
believe in the
course.
manager. There's no
Why
point
would
in
you when
doing
he's
that.
top of the league?
Yeah, there's no
Why would
point
you
in
not be?
doing that. Even if he was, even if we lose the next 2 games, we go down to 4th. Dan, I'm not going to be saying that. I'm just going to just be saying, let's just live in reality here. The reality of the situation is that we've been here for 21 years. It's not 6 years. It's not. We've been here for 21 years now. Yeah, that is 2 decades. That is a lifetime. Yeah, there is a person out there that's
But we
21
haven't.
years of age
But
since
the
Arsenal
different
won the last Premier League. Do you
the,
understand?
the difference is Dan
What's the
is
difference?
that this we haven't been this close though in 21 years. This is the closest we've been in 21 years.
Yeah, 100%. I understand that, Dan, but I'm saying we've been close. We've been 8 points clear, for God's sake. Oh, but Man City had games in hand, this and that, this and that. We've been here before. Yeah. So let's just not get carried away. It's very, like I said, this is the season where I'm feeling most positive and optimistic about us winning the Premier League right now. Do you understand? But you have to just be real. Let's just wait until January and see where we're at. What's going on, man? That's it. That's all we can say. Stop writing off Liverpool because they've had a few bad games. Salah looks popped down. International break. Maybe that's what he needs to come back to his best. And they've got Man United next.
The fact.
Flipping hell.
AFC always smash the likes up and subscribe if you haven't already and put the notification bell on so you know when that man are live. Big up AFC always. And you know what? I forget to say that. Terry says it all the time on the terrace. Get that notification bell on so then you know we're coming live and you can come and show some love. Even if you're just coming on to watch for a few minutes, drop us a like, show us some love. It goes a long way, man. We'd appreciate it.
100%. Is that England game started? What's the score over there?
Don't know, but
Yeah.
Craig Bellamy's quite a good manager. That's the only thing that interests me about that game. And obviously seeing
No.
that Saka and Rice get on it. Did they start Saka and Rice?
Yeah, and guess what? Oh, it's 2-0 already, man.
Is it? You're joking.
It's 2-0 within 80 minutes. That was going to be one of my bets as well, man. Over 2.5 goals, England win, man.
Yeah, that was the
Rodgers and
guarantee.
Watkins with the goals, man.
Look, I always think with England, yeah, if they put out like a team where it's like not really the big hitters, like them sort of players, that they could just smash it easily more.
Mm.
I don't know why. I just get that feeling, man. Sometimes,
And you
like
keep
when the
saying, oh,
bigger
yeah,
players play.
even Thomas Tuchel plays Declan Rice in the 8 way. He's not the number 8 today. He's played 2 midfielders, Anderson and Declan Rice with, is it Rodgers in the hole? I
Yeah,
believe it's Rodgers in the hole.
so Anderson's playing the 6.
It's 2 midfielders. It's a 2 in midfield and then a Cam in front of him.
Well, we'd have to watch the game to see exactly what it is, really, innit? Because I reckon that last time he did that, and Anderson was holding, Rice was going forward with whoever he's playing with today, or whoever it was last time.
Yeah, but England 2-0 up, friendly Wales.
What are we saying, guys? Declan Rice or Caicedo? Obviously, me and Dan have both already said Declan Rice, but it's doing the numbers. It's going around quite a bit. And I'm shocked. I think there's a lot of Arsenal hate in it for people, certain people to choose Caicedo. But for me, Declan Rice just, if he went in the 6, he'd be better than him. And for me, obviously, Caicedo could never play the 8. So, yeah, Declan Rice all day long.
But would people, before Declan Rice moving into the number 8 position, would people have said the same thing? Because that's a position that's new to Declan Rice. I've never seen Declan Rice play a number 8 like that for West Ham. He was always in the number 6.
No. But it's
Do you
too good to
understand?
play
So you
that
can't
6.
really just write Caicedo off. You're saying, no, he could never play in the 8. We don't know, innit? The way he goes forward and smashes in goals. It's not his first goal that he scored like that. He scored quite a few bangers, to be fair. So yeah, maybe he could go forward a bit more. But
Not many though. He gets about. I mean, this year he started really well goals wise, but that'll probably be the only 3 he scores all season. He might get 1 more if he's lucky.
Yeah, but I rate Caicedo highly, man.
Oh,
But
he's an incredible player, but
I
just
remember when we wanted to get him, mate.
yeah, I know 75 mil. Back to life, back to reality.
Life. Back to reality. You don't know about them tracks there, Dan, innit? You tell me,
Of
you know
course
that
I
song.
do. Of
Oh,
course I know that song.
fucking hell, he's white, guys, but he's got a bit of culture in him. This old Dan over here.
Of
Tell
course
ya.
I know that song. How can I not know that song, bro? Fuck me.
Tell you what
I don't
it
know. I'm trying to
is,
think. Well, where would I used to hear it though? I don't know where. Just everywhere, innit?
Mm,
Oh, I couldn't tell you who sings it though. Who sings it? Do you even know?
I don't know. Is it someone like In Vogue or someone like that? AFC Always. Who sings that song, man? What movie is it? It's in a movie. I think Belly. You know about that film Belly?
Belly.
You
Belly.
don't know, man. You don't
I don't
know.
think so.
Or it
What's
might be
Belly then?
Shotters. You seen Shotters?
Shotters. No, I was just about to say it's Shotters.
But
I was
that
just about
song's
to
in
say
it.
that to you. But no, I don't know if that song's in it. But when you said Belly, I thought of Shotters. There's a guy called Belly in Shotters, isn't it? I
Yeah, no,
think.
but there's a film called Belly
Yeah.
as well, isn't it? There's Shotters and then there's a film
Oh
called
yeah, no,
Belly.
no.
Nas is in it.
I've seen Shotters, but I don't know if I've seen Belly.
It's a good little
Mad
film still.
Mad Max and Wayne and that, is it? Mad
Mad
Max?
Max.
Yeah, Mad Max.
Mad Max and
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah. That is Shotters, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Rice in 8 doesn't work for me. Rice in an 8 doesn't work for me. Rice in a 6 role is top 5 in football. 100% AFC Always. Just something missing for me in that number 8 role. He just needs a bit more
Nah, look,
creativity to be in that role. A bit
mate.
more
Look, you know what? It
got the
showed it
shoulder on a man.
perfectly. No. As soon as he went, he was playing in it against West Ham in the last game in the 6. As soon as he went into the 8 and Zubimendi went there, it was so much better, man. Rice is better at that 8. Is the only
So you don't
geezer
think
in
there's
world.
a little something missing in the number 8? Is that what you're saying? You think he's a
No,
complete
man,
number 8?
no. I think he's got it all, man. No, there's more. He needs to score more for sure. He's got to add more goals to his game, 100%. There's more to come from Declan Rice. You
Yeah,
know,
I think
what is he,
his
25,
his
26?
silkiness and link up play can be a bit better as well in terms of picking up the ball, carrying it, driving it, box to
He's
box.
the only guy that will pick the ball up in the 90th minute and take it from your half to the other half. And then a minute later, he'll run gallop all the way back and win the ball back. That's box to box. Then
Yeah, 100%.
his delivery, come on. You think Caicedo can whip crosses in like that? You must be fucking mad. Must be.
Seriously.
What other games are on? They're all silly games, isn't it?
No, the little accumulator that I was gonna do, he was in it. I think is it Gibraltar or Greece are playing Scotland, I think.
Denmark are 2-0 up. It's Scotland and Greece, yeah, 0-0. Finland beat Lithuania.
Croatia
You know,
and
you're right though. You could have had
yeah.
a clean up today.
I'm telling you, Dan.
Mate.
About 8, 9 games on, Dan. I'm telling you. I
And
was eyeing it up.
all of the favourites have won. But they wouldn't have been great prices though, that's the thing. Smash them likes, people, man. Smash them likes, subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff, man.
What you saying, Dan, for the
What
what you saying for the Champions League, bruv? You know,
do
we're
you mean?
favourites to win we're favourites to win the Champions League.
Yeah, all of that is just nonsense. Favourites to win this and favourites to win that. Come on, Dan.
I'm just
Premier
saying.
League. Yeah, okay, with the bookies, cool. Yeah, because we're looking that way. So they've got to tighten their odds just in case we go ahead and do that. Cool, we're favourite with the bookies. That don't mean fuck all, mate. Yeah? Seriously. We're more favourite to win the Champions League than PSG, the holders who took the fucking Champions League by storm last season. We're more favourites than them.
Do you know what though, Dan? I looked at them the other day. I watched them play Lille and they drew 1-1. And they
But they got
lost,
a
I
lot of
think.
injuries, bro.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. When I looked at their team, with injuries, it was fucking shit, bro. Half the players I didn't even know. I think they were youngsters and that.
Mm.
So our team with injuries would still look fucking solid. It still does. We've got injuries now, haven't we? And our team still looks solid.
Yeah, no, I hear that. We got a lot of strength in depth now. There's no more excuses, to be fair. No more excuses. He's looking a bit mad on this.
Yeah, I had to just move turn my TV off. It turns on itself on by accident on its own sometimes. And this camera's got a whole world of its own, mind of its own, bro. But yeah, what do you reckon is more realistic then? The Champions League or the Premier League? Like, what do you reckon our team is more suited to win?
There's two sides to that story, innit, Dan? One side, I'm coming back. Let me sort this out quickly, Dan.
Go on, mate. En Vogue sang Don't Let Go. The film was called Set Off. Okay, yeah. Not seen that, but probably something I'm going to check out. I think Dan was getting a FaceTime or something. That's why it's gone, people. But he'll be back in a minute. Thanks you to everyone who's watching. Like I say all the time, it means a lot to us to have you guys watching, liking, supporting us all the time. Let me know your Arsenal best 11. Me and Dan have done ours. AFC always has done his. I think Chris done his. Let us know yours, man. I need to sort out my camera, guys. I really apologize, man. Need to be professional, man. This bloody camera. It's no good. Let's add Dan back.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yes, Dan.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so look at it from
Did
two
you hey
sides.
did you have your hood on?
No, I took it off, and then when I
Oh
took
yeah,
it
no,
off,
because when
this
you
was
had your hood
looking
on, bro, I was buzzing, bro. I was looking at you thinking, bruv, has he fucking what's happened? Has he got dreads or something? Bro? What's going on? It was your fucking hood.
fucking no.
Wait, Saka's just scored. AFC always has said. Looks like Saka's back then. That's 3 goals and 3. Ridiculous finish. Go on,
Great
Saka.
stuff, Bukai. Let's get him off at half time. Wrap him up in cotton wool.
Wrap
This is
him up,
fucking
mate.
friendly, mate. Don't play games. Too cool.
Bukayo
Yeah,
Saka.
so with the
Saka.
Champions League, it's two sides, isn't it? I think you can have 10 minutes. Yeah, you can play badly for 10 minutes and get
Yeah,
knocked out of the
exactly.
Champions League. Do you understand? But
Yeah.
also, you can get the luck of the draw and you can play good for 10 minutes and get through to the next round of the Champions League. And there's not as many games that you don't have to be as consistent in the Champions League. You can have an off day in the Champions League and get through to the next round. Nick a 1-0. Do you understand? Smash and grab. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah,
With the
for real.
Premier League now, you have to be more consistent. And I just feel like we've got a better chance of winning the Champions League.
You reckon, Dan, yeah?
Yeah, albeit we ain't won it before, but I just feel like the draw is kind to us, and yeah, with our defense and the style of football in the Champions League, I just feel it's going to be harder. I think it's just harder to win the Premier League. That's what I just think, man.
You reckon Super Mick Arteta can deliver us our first ever Champions League, yeah?
No,
That's
I
the
don't.
question.
I don't believe that, Dan.
That's the question we're doing, though. Would he deserve a statue if he were to win us our first ever Champions
Yeah,
League?
give him a statue, bro. Give him
Yeah?
a statue. Give him a statue. Mikel Arteta, first Champions League ever won for Arsenal. Yeah, seriously.
Love that.
Vamos. Put that on the bottom
Love
of the
that.
statue. Vamos.
Yeah, mate. Yes, Dan. Come on.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yes, Dan. Have
Yeah,
you seen the
you know
new...
what Arsenal are on with this merchandise. Every other week they're releasing new merch. Every other week they're releasing new
Yeah,
merch.
we need to, as fans, we should go and buy it and support the club, man. We always moan we want players. You know what I mean?
What more support do they need?
They need
Of course,
support.
people are gonna buy it anyway. But yeah, $350 for a jacket, extortion. Yeah, this is why we make a lot of money on merchandise, man. I think we might be one of the top clubs in releasing merchandise. The amount of training kits that are being released, jackets, this, that. Take my money, take my money. We want your money, we want your money every second, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I will be buying something this season.
But I need to see this jacket, though.
Let me see if I
You
can
know
get
what? I like wearing this sort of Arsenal stuff, yeah, than more better than the shirts, mate. I like all their other stuff. I've got a nice few hoodies, man.
Arsenal jacket. Jackets and coats. Let me have a look at this. Oh, that little puffer's calm though, you know. Little 110 quid and it's subtle. Looks warm.
Is it?
No, it's not the one that he's talking about. I can only see these little puffer jackets one that I'm looking at. But where's this free? Where did you see that jacket, AFC always? I'm putting the price, see if it comes out like that. You know, when you go online sometimes, you got to be careful. There's a lot of moody ones floating about as well, you know.
No, you should get it from Arsenal, though, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah,
Look, MC always has gone to me. He cracks me up. How about
what?
Arsenal win us major honours instead? Sorry, guys, I was looking at whether to have sticky toffee pudding or chocolate cake right there.
What are you doing?
So
Creams.
no, I'm ordering food, but I'm ordering desserts now. They got sticky toffee pudding
What
or
food you getting, Dan,
toff.
man? I'm gonna get my
I'm
missus to bring me something back, bro. Let me message her.
yeah,
What's on the menu, bro?
I'm getting a grilled chicken wrap, grilled barbecue wings, and skin on fries.
From where?
Some place local to me.
What grilled? What barbecue wrap? Grilled wings and what?
Grilled barbecue wings, then a grilled wrap, lemon and herb wrap, with some skin on fries, can of Coke to wash it down, and then a dirty dessert. I'm sick in it. I'm ill right now, so don't even feel guilty for doing it. Sticky toffee pudding with ice cream, yeah, or chocolate cake with custard. Tough one, isn't it?
So a sticky toffee pudding or what?
With ice cream, or custard, or chocolate cake with custard or ice cream. They do.
Chocolate cake, bro. Simple maths, bro.
I think so, innit? A sticky toffee can be a bit too sweet, innit?
Mm.
Chocolate cake with the ice cream, though, I think the caramel. I mean, I think the custard,
Custard,
innit? Yeah, man.
costardo. That's what I call it. Costardo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It's got to be done.
it's gotta be done, fam. 1 sec.
30 quid, though, man. These things, man. You get a little munch and a little dessert. 30 quid, easy work.
Delivery fee as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I just messaged her. Whatever you want, babe. You pick. I mean,
Service fee, you know, £2.97. Service fee. This is taking the piss. Yeah, Arsenal Direct. Yeah, that's you just go on Arsenal Direct and they got all the good stuff on there. I get 10% off with my season ticket as well, so that's good.
I might get this little jacket, you know, Arsenal Direct.
Get it up on the screen, man.
Yeah, I'm just getting it up. 1 sec. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. What's it called again? Exciting. I'll be honest with you.
Guys, smash those like buttons for us, man. Smash them for us. Forward this into your group chats, whatever you got to do, man, to get us some love, man. When's our next live? Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna be away, innit? When's our next live? Positive Dan, you always need extra hot curry. Sweat that cold out of you, bro. Do you know what? It did cross my mind, you know, but it goes through me sometimes, man. So yeah, I've just had some lemon, honey, and ginger.
Is that coming up on screen?
No.
Oh, we got add to stage.
Jeez.
This little calm thing. These little ones with a little cannon sign on it, little 110 quid as well. Not the worst.
Yeah, they're decent, mate. Match day, that's perfect for a match day, bro.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that burgundy one's hard.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That burgundy one's the one.
Decent, you know.
Somebody just say eat. Yeah, bro. I'm starving. I've done this stream and I kind of missed time. Food. I've been here for 2 hours now. So I'm getting hungry. See how long this is going to take. Smash the likes up, everyone. But yeah, quadruple, Dan. Possible, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not possible for Arsenal to win a quadruple.
Tell me someone who's done a quadruple in England.
But just because it's not been done before, don't mean it's not possible. Before we went unbeaten, no one had done that.
What?
Before we went unbeaten, no one had done it. Well, Preston had done it, but over like a 12-game season or whatever, over a 38-game season, no one had done it.
Just eat.
Bruv, that went over my head. Now I've got an AFC always. Did somebody say just eat? Snoop Dogg killing it.
Oh, what? You didn't get what he was saying when he said that?
Nah, bro.
You just thought he was just saying, did somebody say just eat?
I was confused, bro.
Wake up, Dan. Wake up, Dan.
Well,
yeah, if you just come in the chat, Get in the
Some
comments.
of us have been here for 2 hours, and some have been here for 20 minutes, mate. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Put that work in, my guy.
Come on, mate. I'm gonna try and go live every day. Just try and do a little live every day. But what I need to start doing is just penciling it in for a time.
Yeah, we need to what's it called as well,
Because
Dan, man.
I just put the notification on that whatever time it was,
What's
bro.
it called? The thumbnails, bro, man.
Yeah, I know,
Enticing
man.
thumbnails and that. Right now they're just going up and it's just looking like this when you click on
Of
it. Do you
course,
understand?
look at like other big channels and that, but they don't even put their faces in, bro. They put the football players' place in because that's what when people see a player and that, you're more trust
This
me,
is
you're just
it.
more inclined. Yeah,
This is it. But all
yeah.
within
I was
good
gonna ask
time.
you earlier. Yeah, I need to know the name of the app in it to do the thumbnails, and once I know you,
Canva, bro.
yeah, I'll download it, bro. Because once I've got it, start doing it on captions with the little shorts and that, you get me. I need to post a few of them from the studio session as well.
And call it Canva.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it. What's England now? Half time.
I'm just checking now.
Yeah, Craig David does it now. Craig David. What about that? You remember that one?
What?
Oi, that program. Craig David. Patsi Kenzie. Anyone remember that?
What is
Avid
that?
Merriam. Avid Merriam. Bo Selector. You didn't watch Bo Selector, Dan?
Bow
Keith Lemon.
selector.
Keith Lemon.
Oh yeah, I think so. I may
Craig
watch it a
David.
couple of times,
And
man.
he used to wear the Craig David mask and that.
Yeah, that
Oh, mate.
he lives in Finchley, that Keith Lemon, innit?
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere near the gym over there, man. I see him in Wagamama's a couple times. Chilling. But yeah, quadruple, no, it's not happening, Dan. And
But look, hear me out, right? Last year we finished second, yeah? So second in the league. We got to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, semi-final of the Champions League. So that's very close in 3 competitions. Negative Dan, loving that background, bro. Legends. Yeah, it's a hard background, man. That's what I'm gonna do next, man. Get a nice little background like that.
yeah, come on, AFC always. And you know what? I bought this green screen, didn't I? And what's it called?
So
The
once you buy that green screen, can you just like Google any picture and use it? Yeah.
new picture and just put it on the background, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
It's
that's
only right. I
wicked.
put the legends on there. We even got Senor Wenger there. So I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
right
come
next to
on.
man, chilling. Do you get it?
And you can even get you could get a Gooners therapy one as well, innit? If
Yeah,
you're
that's what
going
I'm
on
trying
other
to say.
if
That's
you're
why you
going on
can't see
shows
the
and that.
badge in there. It's the badge the right way around.
Oh yeah, it's there. No, it's the wrong way, bro.
It's the wrong way.
The Gooners. No, it's the right way. It's the right way.
Just don't do
Yeah.
that to me again.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah,
right
but you
way.
see your camera, Dan. So what I'm doing now is I'm ordering the cam link now and
Mm.
the stand thing, and we're gonna
Mm.
be using this baby for the live streaming, bro. Do you get it?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
proper thing. Yes,
For
bro. This
what?
is for when man's coming live right now. Right now, I'm using the webcam, the 4K
Oh, you're
webcam
gonna
thing.
use it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm using this thing.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna take it to the next level, Dan. Do you get
And
it?
I'm gonna use the X11 thing that I got as well. Just go ahead and get that
Yeah.
set
Stop
up.
playing games. Cameras just sitting
Yeah.
there doing nothing.
I'll leave this in like fucking some other place in it, wherever I do it in it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna order the thing so I can connect it to. I've been trying to do that for the last day or so, but I need another called a cam link in it to link it
Phone
up.
jacker. Yeah, that's what I need as well. Thingy was telling us in it, whoever it
Phone
was.
jacket and Dom Trolley Trigger
Probably
Happy
Trigger
TV.
Happy TV Classic. Yeah, they were good times, man. Channel 4, bro. They had some funny stuff, bro. Ali G in the house.
Ali G, man.
Yeah, remember what he said about in that film about like people the immigrants coming over. And he was like, fit Butters, nah, you ain't coming in. That was funny, bro.
Butters, remember that word?
Yeah, come on, bro. I think he was. I can't remember what he said, but it was funny as fuck, man.
But yeah, I truly believe. I don't know what to believe for this season, guys. I don't know what to believe. Guys, I don't know what to believe this season, guys. Yeah, this season I ain't going to win it all. That's what he's thinking. But yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know what's
You
happening this
sounded
season.
more like Daniel Farke there than bloody fucking
Yeah, I don't want to
Arteta,
sound like
mate.
Arteta. I don't want to sound like him.
Over my dead body. Give blood. Give blood. It's amazing. You seen him on that NHS advert?
Ooh, they got him on an NHS advert.
Yeah, they got bro. And he's on that Under Armour advert. Arteta.
What?
I'll send it to you after, mate. It's
Nah, I
fucking
don't want to
brilliant.
see it, Dan. I don't want to see
You
it.
do want to see it. It's
I
brilliant,
don't
mate.
want to see it. That's why I ain't seen it already. Yeah, until
Vamos.
this man gets himself out of the mud and he wins a trophy, a major trophy. That's it. I'm at where I'm at with him. Yeah. Your arrogance. Yeah. The stuff you're coming out of in press conferences and you ain't won jack. When you win something, then I can stomach your arrogance. Yeah. And your cockiness. Pause. Do you get it?
You'll love him by the end of the season, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's looking promising, Dan. Like I said, very positive. Very
Let's go
positive.
through the four. Let's go through the four competitions. How you think we'll finish in them? Premier League first.
We won't win it.
So you're going for second, yeah, or third?
Second or third, yeah.
All right. Just choose second or third, isn't it?
Second.
Carabao Cup.
Semi-final, knockout.
FA Cup.
Semi-final, knockout.
Champions League.
Semi-final, knockout. He ain't even scored a goal in the semi-final, but all of a sudden he thinks it's gonna happen.
He hasn't scored a goal. The players ain't scored a fucking goal,
exactly.
mate. Yeah, right. It's only fair I'll do it now. So Premier League, going for to win it. FA Cup.
I'm going to win it.
No, I'm going for a quarter final. Carabao Cup, I'm going to win it. And Champions League, I'm going for the final. Agonizing final. That's what I'm going for.
You don't think we're going to win it?
I think we'll win it next year. I think Champions League will be next year.
Oh, man.
But I think we'll pick up the Carabao Cup and the Premier League. Double will be a great season. AFC always, tell us where we're going to finish in the league, Champions League, Carabao Cup, and FA Cup. So, Dan, you literally think we're going to finish second and go out of all the cup competitions in the semi-final? Fucking hell, that'd be a horrible season.
I'm not too confident about Brighton in the next round, I'll be honest with you, man. Them being 100% at the Emirates. We've had some bad games.
To be honest, I'm never confident against Brighton at the Emirates, especially their midweek Brighton games. I remember we played them on a Thursday for some reason. We lost 2-0. It was horrible.
Yeah, I remember that when I think it was Xhaka gave away a foul.
Who name a dog win? I can't do. Yeah, that was a bit mad.
Laughable. Win the dog. Third in the league. Carabao Cup.
Third in the league. FA Cup fifth round. Champions League quarter final. AFC always. Give your head a wobble, bruv. Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah, but you know what? If you set yourself up with these type of expectations, come the end of the season, it's just like you're not burnt. But if you're putting yourself where AFC always is right now, and we go ahead and we get surprised now, it's even more sweeter because you've been surprised. You understand where you're at right now, Dan? Where you're at right now, Dan, is a downward spiral because you've set your expectations so high, and you see if it don't happen.
I ain't. That's why I left out the Champions League.
It's a big come down.
We could win the Champions League as well.
Yeah, that's it. And
top four, Dan.
Huh?
Top four. Who's your top four? Or let's do top five.
Top five.
That's
Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham.
You've got Tottenham. Where you got Tottenham to finish fourth, yeah?
Yeah,
above Chelsea. I was thinking that earlier. You know, Tottenham, man, they're looking decent, mate. I think they might finish above Chelsea as well. You know, they could do. What are we thinking? in the chat, man. What we thinking? Tottenham Chelsea's a tough one, man. Probably still go Chelsea though, but I wouldn't be confident saying it because Tottenham they will have bad form soon. I mean, even some of the games they played, the draw with Wolves at home, that's terrible, isn't it? To be drawing with them at home,
Yeah, but
that's too much.
these results can happen. But yeah, don't know
Mm.
where Tottenham at. Thomas Frank, new management, like he's 2 points behind us, man. So he's been doing
Yeah, of
something right,
course.
isn't it?
And they beat City away as well, so I know they always beat them, but still, that's a big win,
That's a big win, big win, bro. So
massive
yeah,
win.
it's not
And
sleep on Tottenham.
Chelsea have had a big win against Liverpool. You know,
Yeah, and we're
both of
talking
them have had two
about
big wins.
a Tottenham's club who just come off of winning Europa League, moved like a big club, got rid of Ange. And now they're second in the league. So if you're a Tottenham fan right now, yeah,
Are they
you're
second?
happy. Yeah, they're third, innit?
Third, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're a Tottenham right fan, you're in a good place right now. And I've seen Tottenham fans, they're talking and moving with a little spring in their step right now, man.
Yeah,
You
well, look,
understand?
they was always going to do better in the league than they did last year, innit? You know, that was down to injuries and obviously concentrating on the Europa League. But yeah, like they had a lot of injuries and they went from finishing 5th to 17th. We went from finishing 2nd to 2nd with all those injuries. Just
Yeah.
quite a few less points though. Let's go with this with AFC always. Positive, Dan. The reason I said about the Carabao Cup and FA Cup is because Arteta has been these cup competitions time and time again. I don't know where fans get this from that he's been them. He's not. He takes them all very seriously. He gets to the semi final. He plays strong teams. We just haven't done the business in the semi
He
finals of the
has
Carabao
been them
Cup.
in some of them in some of those years, though,
He
Dan.
hasn't been them.
He hasn't gone strong as he should have gone in
He
some of
always
those
goes
games.
strong. That's
In
one
what?
thing Arteta does. He goes strong in them games.
What, in the Carabao Cup? He's been going
Yes,
strong
bro.
every season.
Yes,
Dan, you can't just keep saying these things,
he
Dan.
has, bruv.
You
We
know
were in
what?
the
The only
semi
reason I can't
final.
come and fact check you because I haven't got the lineups in my team. Yeah, I'm gonna get it up.
Get them up. Get the last semi final up against Liverpool. And I guarantee you, he's playing our full team. You might mesh one or two because it's the festive period and that, but he was playing strong teams in them. Me and Adam used to be shocked. We'd be like, mate, Saka's playing today in the third round against whoever it might be. You got it up, get it up on the screen, mate. Because 2 years in a row now we've gone out of the semis, isn't it? To Newcastle and Liverpool the year before.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. What about the seasons before that?
I can't remember
I
that
love
year.
this.
I think it was semis as well.
Oh, I love this. West Ham, 2023 Carabao Cup fourth round knockout to West Ham.
When?
Lineup.
Who's
Ben
this?
White.
West Ham?
Ben White.
When was
Kivior.
this? Wait, well, I need some background. When
1st of
was this?
November 2023, Dan.
All right. Go on.
Ben White, Jack of
Was
Kivior,
Ben White was
Gabriel
our
and
he was our
Zinchenko.
main okay, that was our main right, that was our main defense then apart from Kiwior.
Midfield, Jorginho, Fabio Vieira, Kai Havertz. Forwards, Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, Leandro Trossard. Does that sound like he binned it? It does.
Not binned it
Subs
though.
on the subs bench. One sec. Subs bench. Declan Rice was on the bench. Saka was on the bench. Odegaard was on the bench. Came on late in the match. Binned. Yeah. Carabao Cup. November, 9th of November, 2022. Brighton, third round, knockout. In goal, Carl Hine, Cedric Suarez, Saliba, Rob Holding, Tierney. In midfield, El Nene, Sambi Lukonga, Marquinhos. Forwards, Vieira, Nelson,
Marquinhos.
Nketiah. Arsenal had
Marquinhos.
made, Yeah, Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
Yeah, you heard.
He
Yeah.
started him against Brighton.
Arsenal had made 10 changes from their lineup in the previous Premier League match versus Chelsea.
Fucking hell.
Those two examples for you.
Was we going for the title that year? Must have been.
Who knows what we were doing? It just comes back that it proves his point what AFC always said. He's been binning these cups, disrespecting them.
No, well that's two you've got our 6 years, mate.
All right, Dan, mate.
So
He's binned it. He's binned
he hasn't
it.
always binned it. That 10 changes, he binned it. That one. The other one he didn't. There's 3 or 4 changes. You have to make players have to play at some point, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But in the semi-finals, he goes strong. Get the team up in the semi-final against Liverpool. He goes strong, mate. The later on it gets, he goes strong, which is the right thing to do for me.
Yeah, that's if he gets later on. Because
Tyrell
whereas
Gunner says, "Did you see Saka's goal tonight for England? Unfortunately, we ain't seen it yet."
what was it? Top
I
bins
watched
or scorch or what was it, Tyrell, bro? My guy. Make sure you go
Oi,
check out Tyrell
oi,
Gunner TV on
yeah,
TikTok, YouTube, all the handles, man.
Tyrell, you're 19, bro. You didn't tell us before. Who's the best player for you in the Emirates in your era that you've seen play? I think you might have said, maybe was it Sanchez? Maybe you did say. Smash them like buttons, everyone. Yeah, Sanchez. He's gone for Sanchez. Yeah.
Sanchez, I don't want to hear that pagan's
I
name
know, but
off
what do
me.
you think, Dan? Was he the best player of the Emirates era? That's another question we were doing. You got Sanchez, you got Van Persie, you got Fabregas, you got Carzola, Ozil,
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, that's it. I'm saying Aubameyang, that's it.
You're saying Aubameyang?
Yeah, bro.
What?
Top goal scorer in 2 seasons. The flip, everything, banging in goals.
Over
Won us
Alexis
one.
You put
Yes, won us
Aubameyang.
our FA Cup. Won us our FA Cup.
Sanchez won us 2 FA Cups.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm not gonna say
You're
Sanchez because
putting
he wanted to go and play the piano at Old Trafford. He will never, ever, ever be on my list, bro. You cannot get away with that. And just like Van Persie, you can't get away with certain things. You go to Man United, and on top of that, you're playing pianos and doing these silly things. Sorry, mate, it's not happening. And even Aubameyang, I'm back. I'm blue. You remember that?
fucking idiot.
That's why I unfollowed him on Instagram, mate. Don't do
Yeah.
silly things. Don't do silly things. Worst
AFC
manager in
always.
Emirates era. Arteta. No, it's not. It's Emery. Who is it?
Yeah, it's Emery and Wenger, the pair of them. It is.
No, it's
It
not
is.
Wenger. It's not
It is
Wenger.
Wenger.
He's
It
won the
is.
most. He's won the most of the Emirates era.
Yeah, he won a few FA Cups, mate.
That's
The league
it. And
form.
your manager won a COVID FA Cup. Allow it.
Yeah, no, it's Arteta's the best manager of the Emirates era for sure. Smash them like buttons, everyone. Smash them likes for us. Keep it going. Subscribe if you're a new subscriber. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate everyone watching. Go and check out Tyrell Gunner TV. Young boy doing his thing. Big up
AFC
AFC
always. Ain't you got no
always.
handles anyway? Ain't you active doing nothing? TikTok,
I think he's just here
Instagram,
supporting everyone, showing love.
each and every
Proper
time, man.
stuff.
Active. I'm back. I'm
Yes.
blue. I Stash, my brother. Yeah. When you see the intro music, that's Stash Jones right there. Yeah, that's my blood brother still. Yeah.
Come on. Big
Trust
beat.
me.
Hard beat, bro.
I
Gets
got
me
what's it
right in
called?
the mood.
I got what's the word that we use again? Executive producer rights on that. Still, I made that with him. You get me? Trust me. But yeah, I'm back. I'm blue. That was as soon as I saw that was unfollow on Instagram. You can't come back after that. Can't come back after that.
He's obviously been like forced into it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe he didn't know what he was doing, but yeah, Sanchez would have been there.
Here we go, Dan. You're gonna like this one.
How many times have I said that? Put it up again, Dan. How many times have I said that? Yeah. He made the Aubameyang start playing left wing back, and me and Stash have also had this call. The man's mum was sick.
He was never playing left wing back. He was never.
The man's mum was sick, and Arteta didn't want to give him no leeway. Do you understand?
He did give him leave, but he gave him leave.
He didn't like the character. He didn't like the man that he was because
he didn't like the man that he was.
He
didn't like the man that he was.
Changing rooms. He wants yes, man. Aubameyang on the left, man. It was too much. Too much energy. Too much.
He didn't like the man that he was, right?
He didn't like
He gave him a fucking contract on 350 grand a week, a 3-year deal, bro.
Because he deserved it.
That's what Arteta gave the man.
Because he deserved it. Top scorer in the Premier League.
He could not be a fucking captain.
Won him an FA
Cup. Turn up late, and fucking act silly and play fucking Mr. Fashion, whatever he thought he
He
was
had him
doing.
playing left wing back. Yes or
He
no,
weren't
Dan?
left wing back, bro. He was never left
Yeah,
wing back.
when he's meant to be doing his
Never.
thing up top, he
He
was
played on the left for Emery and for Arteta, and he done well with both positions.
listen. Crazy
When he
stuff. The
played
man
up
was
top, when he
literally
was in the
telling him
middle on
what to
his
say.
own, he was useless. Fuck me, Aubameyang. When he didn't score, God help me, Jesus. Some of them
Bro,
games he might have been playing.
I see you in Bamiyang's comments, bro. I went on his Instagram and I see you in his comments talking about we love you, bro. Yeah,
I do love her. Listen,
was
bro.
you drunk that night, Dad?
Why
Was you
can I not
drunk?
love? Why can I not love Aubameyang?
Oh
Why
my
can I not
gosh,
love
it's
him?
the way you speak about him.
He
Like he
won me
should have
the
been.
FA Cup, but I'm saying, obviously,
He won you the FA. No, I thought it was Arteta.
Yeah, look,
It's all
it's a team
coming
effort.
out, guys.
No, it's a
Hey,
team
it's all
effort. But
coming out today, guys.
I know
He don't
Aubameyang.
believe
Listen,
Arteta won the FA Cup. He believes it's Arteta. Aubameyang.
Aubameyang was the main man. Listen, I'll always have love for Aubameyang. Always.
It's all coming out.
But the way he left, I take Arteta's side because you should be setting an example as a captain. Shouldn't be coming late, missing late to the North London derby. Just for that, you should be never playing for Arsenal again. That's taking the piss. Straight up.
It, man.
And he was getting awful because after that he done fuck all. Scored a few goals in half a season at Barca. They didn't want him. Went to Chelsea, was shit. Now he's in the fucking Farmers League. You know what I mean?
What in the Farmers League? Have you seen what he's been doing for Marseille? You know what?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Aubameyang since
he's done all right for Marseille.
He's doing his thing.
That's his level, isn't it, Marseille?
Yeah,
wait, people. Dan, I'm gonna have to leave now, bro. My food's here.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Big up. I'll come back if you're still here, or you're gonna go. What are you saying?
No, I want to get this fact up. You can go, Dan, mate. Yeah.
All right. Peace out, people. Love, bro.